Well, good evening, everybody. How are you all? Thought I'd just come on and say good evening, see how everybody is this evening. I'm waiting for the loquacious one, Davey Avey, to join me. Hopefully, he'll join me sooner or later. I'm just going to share some. Davey, if you're in the background, Davey, I'm calling you, but if you're in the background, start sharing. It'd be amazing, Davey. Davey will hear me, see, because I shout from you to Worthing, and he can mind read. So I bet he's going to share now. I tell you. And as soon as Davey starts tagging everybody in, start coming in and joining us. Share this. You're going to enjoy this tonight. I promise you, we'll try and make it. I've even got popcorn tonight, look. So start sharing, all right? Because, yeah, look, I don't know where Davey is at the moment. I keep shouting for him. He's going to be here sooner or later. Davey, where are you, son? Here he comes. Davey will be in now. So, come on, Dave. Let's have you. Let's have you, Dave. Dave? Die. Where are you? Just can't find him, look. He's gone. But I got two guys who got my back tonight. All right, I got these two guys who got my back. All right, Ian Briggs. Unfortunately, Gavin Briggs is no longer with us. He took his own life on the 3rd of July. All right. Hey! I told you, didn't I? Here he is, look. Hey! How are you, my man?
I was already... Listen here, me. Listen, you fucking mong. I was already here.
You weren't, you?
I was sat there. Lloyd, I was already there.
You were there.
I was here.
Nah, get out of here, will you? You pulling my leg?
We've had stuff to do, mate.
Have you got your popcorn ready?
I've done all the popcorn. I've done a whole bucket over 2 days. What have I got? Here, I've got a tin of this. I've had to go onto the Red Bulls.
Oh, mate.
They've run out of sheep stuff.
You're going to be alive tonight, innit? You're going to be alive and well tonight.
Right, what you've got to do is I've got to share some of this then, right? So let's have a look.
Share the light.
Listen, I'll tell you what I've done. You know the link?
What?
You know the link you sent me?
Yeah?
I've sent that everywhere. So do they just jump on that link?
No. I'll share the link in a minute.
Oh,
That's the link. That's the link for this year.
Yeah. So what do I share out?
I'm going to share it with you now.
Stick it on my page and I can bang it everywhere.
I'll do more than stick it on your page, big boy.
Well, Spencer is live tonight. We thought we would say hello to our old friend. Yeah, I've done all that. That's gone everywhere.
I'm trying to find... Right, let me get the link.
Careful.
Let me get the link, boy bar. All right.
I've got my technical backup behind me, so don't worry about that, mate.
Come on, lady boy. Look at, get ready, son. You need to send him up here, Dave. I'm a little bit lost.
Yeah, and you're in fucking Richmond. You didn't even know where fucking Hampton Court was, you fucking numpty.
Aye. Do you need to be like that?
From Hampton Court? Oh, I don't know. Stratford upon fucking Avon, if you rode far enough.
All right. There's no need to get abusive, is there?
It goes a long way. From where you are, do you know where you can get to? On a river?
Yeah.
Do you know how far you can go?
How far can I go?
You go right up past Oxford.
How far do you want me to go? That's what they'd be saying.
Right past Oxford. Keep fucking going. You'll end up in fucking Wales.
Lloydie.
Hello.
Don't go wanking in my bed, but all right.
He lives up the road. He's got his own gaff.
Oh, that's all right then, because you know I don't want no stains in that room.
He's got 70-odd grand a year coming in.
Yeah, so you know.
And a fucking lodger. He doesn't give a fuck.
So why aren't we living with him?
You can't get. His gaff's full, mate. Don't worry. You don't fuck about Lloyd.
I can't find the fuck. Right, how's this link? Where's this link?
Go on, then.
I'm just waiting for it to open. Once it opens, don't worry, son. I'll be on it like
we're only live anyway. We've been live 4 minutes. Listen, how come you can't get the chat up on this screen so that even I can see it? There must be a way.
I don't know.
You must have to swipe left or swipe right or something.
Right, here we go. Hang on.
The link's on my Facebook page, Lloyd.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. No, the link to it says StreamYard. It should do. But I'll put it up.
That don't work.
That doesn't work if they go on that. So how would Lloyd get on it? Because he's on his Facebook and he wants to know where the link is.
The link for StreamYard?
No, the link for him to watch this.
On Facebook?
It's not!
I don't know where it is. I'm not that fucking technically minded.
Oh, so we're doing a live between you and me then?
No, we've got 15 people.
We found it.
Oh, he's found something.
There's no link.
But there's no link. So how do you share that out with those?
I don't know.
Hang on.
Lloyd's having a go on it now.
I'm trying to get into somewhere.
Yeah, I bet you
Alright, I've got the link, but it's the Facebook link.
It's the Facebook link. Yeah, it is, Lloyd. So when you say something, Lloyd, I don't see what you say. If you said hello, Dave, I wouldn't see that. And it come up to him as Facebook user, hello, Dave. And we need to work out how to fucking change that, Lloyd. You understand me? So if you could sit there and beaver away while it's still pissing down before you can go home and sort it out, then we can fucking educate the fucking Welshman. He with the fucking egg-shaped head. Stuff in his face with popcorn. He's no matey boy on yet. Surely he's on now.
Not yet. I'm just filling everything in.
Lloyd has just put a link on my Facebook. Lloyd, let me share the link.
I'm muting it.
Oh yeah. Right. So if I go share that, share to group. That's it. Right.
I'll put that in GB News, shall I?
Yeah, stick it in GB News, Lloyd. Oh yeah, definitely. Lloyd's going to go mental now. Stick it everywhere, Lloyd.
I'll put it on the horse racing.
Stick it on the horse racing page. Yeah, we'll give him some. We'll give him some fucking tips. Stand in the park. They can have it. Post. We can't do it alone. No, you can't.
We can't do it alone. We can't do anything alone.
London, 24th of April. They can have it. Free Elements Tribe. Have you done Free Elements Tribe? You can't get too much in there, can you?
Hang on, no.
Support Bobby and Joseph Blair. They can have it. Oh, don't fuck about, mate. Join the Windbar. What are you posting up now? Oh, I see you posting up this meeting.
Wait.
Live news and demos. They can have it.
It's in the Alan Partridge group.
It's in the Alan Partridge group. Calling you, calling me, talking to you, talking to me, and all that. Surviving the armed forces catering. I don't know if we ever did that.
Recording in progress.
Newcastle United group's got it. Archie's mate.
And
Here he is, Johnny the Wanker Mercer. That's better, Clive.
The other side. And
look at the state of it.
Things like that. But
who's his mate? Who's the oppo?
Whoever it takes to fulfil those promises.
He's disabled the chat. What a wanker!
He said what?
He's disabled the chat. What a wanker!
Of course, he's disabled the chat.
We've been promised legislation on this by the
I told you it'd be all. Listen, that chat, right? That chat. You know when he talks to someone, if he does, this is just a publicity stuff. That's all it is.
We need to get in there.
Listen, if he had the chat, if the chat was able, he'd be getting called all names under the sun, wouldn't he? He don't want to see that on there. Bless him.
Not Tory to challenge the government, whereas in reality it is completely reverse of that in my mind.
You see, raise a hand.
Campaigning against the government, but
see, raise a hand.
I have.
That lets him know you want to say something. And if you keep raising a hand, eventually he'll block you.
I think there are a couple of forms of words used there. You mentioned being out of government or campaigning against the government.
I've just raised it again.
Possibly for my own convenience.
Yeah, but they'll see that getting raised. That he'll be getting raised hands all the time.
I mean,
We'll have to call him hands up, Johnny.
That I was
He's fucking surrendered.
The Chief Whip relieved me of my duties by text message.
He was sacked.
I'm just hoping someone comes on and from his right hand side as we're looking at it and just punches him square on the jaw.
He knows that provided a degree of protection for people of my generation who fought in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Gavin Briggs.
But the Northern Ireland question was something that.
No, you can't. He won't have Gavin Briggs on there.
No. Ian Briggs is coming. Ian Briggs is watching
I
it.
tried for about 18
Yeah, but he can't say anything. All he can do is watch
No,
this
he can't.
fucking moron's mouth move.
It's a bag of bollocks.
Who would
Johnny.
actually do a live? Who would do a live stream and disable the chat?
Exactly.
Who would do it? He's got no fucking bottle whatsoever.
He's left his balls in. Hey, when he was in Afghanistan, he left his balls out there.
Yeah, you know where they are, don't you? They're in the fucking storeroom where he was working. Everyone needs a storeman.
Look at the dagger. He's got a commando dagger behind him.
Would you go on patrol with that leading you?
Would I yell?
You know what I mean? You'd either end up getting fucking hurt, lost, or fucking killed.
I'll tell you what. He is absolutely. He won't go Q&A.
Of course he fucking won't. Listen, my fucking grandkids have got more bottle than him.
I'm going to raise my hand again. Oh, I've lowered my hand. I'm not lowering it.
Tipping point. Was there a particular moment where it kind of became?
Hey! Take your questions. Here we go.
Here we go. Why haven't you spoken to Johnny, Ian Briggs?
The risk of there being those
Johnny!
Copy and paste. Copy and paste. That's it.
and the two kind of forms of legislation.
Paste. Bang. Boom.
Right, next one.
Frustration or concern about building over time just got too much, or was it a situation where you thought it was going to be?
You'll get banned in a minute.
And that it wasn't.
No, so I think there's two things.
Paste. Go on. Boom. Can you also put in there, Dave Swiss says you're a cunt.
You talk a good game, but you left your balls in the almond province.
Yeah. No, he left them in the fucking. He left them in the Minister of Veterans Affairs fucking office.
But the second is that you have exhausted every single avenue possible to try and achieve that.
I'm gonna keep going.
I could answer hand on heart, yes to both.
Yeah, keep at it.
Yes, there were a couple of names.
Got yard you could put in there.
A couple of things that, towards the end of the process, that just, sort of betrayed. I mean, I like Brandon; he's a friend of mine, but it did betray a sort of total misunderstanding of legacy in Northern Ireland, and it became clear to me.
Send. Go back to it. Click back on it. Click back on it.
I spoke to him
Send.
about that. Equally angry.
Right, listen. Listen.
The Veterans Minister.
Type Bravo. You know what I typed in there, didn't you?
What?
What sort of person does a live and disables the chat? What sort of character? What kind of what?
For me, it's one thing I do find frustrating, Mark, if I'm honest, is it's still viewed as kind of my project, right? Like my veterans, right? Which is just absurd. The conflict in Northern Ireland, like, it actually killed Conservative members of Parliament, Ian Gow, people like that. Okay? We have a duty to look after those who serve in that country. So
And disables the chat.
Come on. I'm inviting you to Dave and Clive.
Whilst I loved being a government, and I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
It scares me that when I was the last man fighting for that in the room, that I was going to have to live from outside. I was very sad to leave. I was genuinely very sad to leave. And since then, I do at times feel, a bit guilty, really, because a lot of veterans need someone who's going to.
Can't you post a link?
Yeah. Good thinking.
It is what it is. I made my decision. I stand by it, and now I'm working hard to try and.
Copy your link and stick it in a box.
Later then, where do you think the problem actually stemmed from? What was it?
Send.
You mentioned just now a failure to
Hey!
some of the legacy of that particular conflict and situations with veterans. Do you think the promise was made without really the full information? Was it something where a political promise is made and then government legal advice comes in and complicate matters? Was it principle or
Mark just laughed because he's seen the Q&A. He just seen the link we sent.
Of course he has.
asking who around the table in government?
Tell him there's more people on the Clive and Dave and Clive live than he's got on his fucking chat list.
The truth around legacy is that it's a very complex thing, and it's not something.
As you promised on the 8th of May.
I want to scratch
I just said, Ian Briggs is here watching. Why not talk to him and say sorry?
You're cutting off
Yeah.
justice for families.
Yeah.
And that's, you know,
He might be an officer, but he's no gentleman.
What I've learned to understand is that, you know, I've been going down this road for 6 or 7 years now. It started with the Iraq.
Right, hang on. I'm going to put something up there now. I've had enough of his waffle. I've had enough of his
The
flannel.
Prime Minister said we're going to commit to this as a Conservative Party. I then
You're waffling. I've had enough of you.
Tell him, Clive. What a fucking mug.
80-year-old veterans being sent to court in Northern Ireland never really understood why it was happening. Okay.
You see that kiddie that's with him? You see
Yeah.
Mark Wallace? You see Mark Wallace?
Yeah,
Have you noticed his head's tall and thin? Have you
yeah.
noticed that? It's the structure
Yeah.
of his skull. You know why it's that shape, didn't you?
Go on.
Shoving it so far up Johnny's arse and putting it back out. Made his head go long and narrow.
Ian Briggs, look. Hey, look what I got behind me. Two veterans, mate, on my shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a really good opportunity for me to kind of, you know, put my mark all over this legislation.
Look at his face.
Go back.
I'm not getting involved.
He's
Go
getting
back.
some,
Go back.
he's getting some messages on there, and he's uncomfortable because he does this
Of course
now.
he is. He's leaning to the side now. He'll be fucking
Yeah.
laying over in a minute. Watch.
I know legacy inside out, and the reality is the way it works in government is that obviously if you're around the cabinet, everything revolves around you. You have your team of spaz and comms, and everything goes away. If you're just another junior minister, and you're trying to do something really
He doesn't. He can't even look at the screen.
you're really not going to get out of the driving course because you can say, look, I really wouldn't put that in the legislation Secretary of State because this is what you need to get.
Let's stop waffling.
Objections to it.
When it doesn't work.
You've done enough of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, done it.
Wrong. I mean, it's great that we started down that track, but it's nothing more. Because essentially, people made clear, cognizant decisions that made it harder to get through Parliament. And you know, I mean,
It's working in all the other groups.
I sent to my home, to my wife's address, because apparently I wanted to talk to people. I wanted to rewrite human rights.
I don't know. How many people are watching the live, Clive?
16.
But that was the narrative because other people got involved.
They'll be all up a Lloyd's. They'll all be up Clive.
Thumbs up, Johnny, but
Our link's coming up as content unavailable.
There's a lack, a strong
is it? Let's have a look.
Oh, it's coming up on mine.
It's coming up on mine.
It's probably because there's no permission for it to be shared beyond his friends.
Ah, have you got the settings on private? On
No,
friends?
shouldn't have.
What's the Oh, I don't know. You're the one who's in control of that.
I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I know you're going to give me a bollocking now. Give me 2 seconds.
He's got it as friends only, I bet.
We'll come on in a second to that question of what that potential solution might look like. But just on that theme, that experience where you can do a little bit of the frustration in your voice, even now that kind of sweat, mate.
Come on. Come on.
I thought it was just
So what are the settings then?
I don't know. I'm trying to get on it.
Does that mean to a certain extent that this bill
I
has
would have
been
thought you could just go into edit. I don't know.
a victim?
Come on. There it is. Right. Let me have a look. Edit post. Edit live video. Which one do I do?
Circles is seen as a kind
I'll
of
have a look. Give me a second.
Lloyd's having a look now.
to win brownie points.
Is he on the computer?
Are you on a computer?
Yeah.
This has been my
Yeah.
throughout. I mean, we have always talked great things about veterans. We are the party of defence. I mean, the idea that the Labour Party can have anything to do with defence is absolutely ridiculous. They've spent the last 3 years trying to get Jeremy Corbyn.
Excuse me.
Press invite.
Press invite. Yeah, but
Then you invite everyone.
It is all for show.
What's that?
you know what?
Actually,
We go to invite and invite everyone.
Does that make it public?
I think so, yeah.
You go to invite and you go invite everyone, evidently.
Get it right. But in going further than that and asking what
I'm trying to get the. I'm trying to get it live.
in
What we need to
What's
do
going
is-
on, man?
What does it really feel like to be a
We
veteran?
need
Get
to
everybody to share it, Dave.
If you're really going to do
Hey?
Get everybody to share it.
constantly sitting
Listen, if you've got your settings on your friends only, you can share it wherever you fucking like. They won't be able to see it because only your friends
No,
can see
but I'm
it.
trying to find it. I'm trying to find out how to do it now, man.
5 years
You
ago.
need to put the privacy in public.
You need
Ah,
to put the
edit,
privacy.
edit audience. I've got it. Edit
Yeah.
audience.
Is it an edit audience?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an edit audience. Share publicly.
Bastard computer's going out the window now.
Need to do to connect those veterans with that mental health provision that is there.
He's still waffling shit. Public. That's it, man. There it is.
There is a lot of kind of stand up.
Yeah. Set it on that and leave it there, for fuck's
I
sake.
am, man. Stop bollocking me. You always give me a bollocking. Tell him.
Yeah, it's on public now.
I've just made it public now.
He's gonna look.
Working.
Yeah, it's working now. You can see it.
I need to bombard him with some more messages.
Right, I'm just gonna put on there.
No, sir. All due respect, stop
We
waffling.
have guys in 2021, right, who are still really fighting for.
Come and join us.
In the UK, there's not loads of these people, right? Only 1 in 9 who deployed to Afghanistan went outside the wire. This is a very small group of people, right? But we have achieved these people, and I'm not going to take a backward step now. Everyone in the House of Commons may think I'm deeply boring, and I grind away, and I just pull the pin, and I explode every now and then.
Send.
But that's not the point to me. We have a duty.
You'll get a message come up in a minute. You have been blocked.
I'm going to see it through, I'm afraid. And yes, I will probably lose all my friends in the process. But hey, I didn't.
I lose all my friends in the process. Shut up and get on with it.
Is that a product?
Lose, he means lost.
Simply a shortage of politicians who are themselves veterans. I mean, it's probably fair to say that now, I haven't looked at the statistics lately, we must have one of the lowest proportion of parliamentarian veterans of any time in the last century. If you consider the mass service of the First World War, the Second World War, Korea, and so on. That lasted for a very long time. We get quite a big cohort in Parliament on both sides of all three main parties. Yeah. Is that the problem? Is the solution there to elect more veterans, or is there something deeper about just understanding that people can get otherwise?
So I think the problem is multi-layered.
Right, do you know how do you invite people on there?
I think even within the certain okay,
Yeah. I've sent it to the missus. Can he take the missus on there?
okay.
Can you see Lloyd's missus on there, Christina?
None are better, none are worse.
Justina.
Very different experiences.
No.
Now I spent.
How does he know he's on there?
Hang on.
You should actually be able to see who's actually watching.
I can't on this StreamYard,
Shaped my experiences.
but I can't on StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
Wait now.
Very much shaped. I felt I was incredibly lucky to survive.
She's commenting to you now that she can see it.
Right, okay. I can't
Are
see.
you seeing that on your? Oh fuck me! God knows what he's fucking pushed now. I'm on my own. I've got no control over what happens. Yeah. So, and I've got zero control on here because he's totally in control. Right.
I'm back, man. I'm back, man.
He's back. You left me on my own. I thought that's brilliant. I'm on the only one on the live, and I can't do nothing, see nothing. No, he's gone again. Oh, he's back again.
Yeah, it's still live on Facebook.
Yeah, it's still live on Facebook.
Look at taking the money out. Universal credit.
It's delayed, isn't it? It says she's not allowed to comment.
Universal credit in this country.
Earth calling Clive. Earth calling Clive.
She can't comment. Why not?
Well, you got the comments turned off like he has, like fucking shit brains over there.
I shouldn't have comments turned out.
Well, we know that.
Right, only his friends can comment.
Only your friends can comment. So how can he change that?
Wait, yeah, let's change that then.
He'll change that then, is he?
I need to change that.
How does he change it?
What you need to do next time,
Yeah.
you do it through a Facebook page. You know, you can create a page.
Yeah.
So you could call it Dave and Clive Live,
Yeah.
and you live stream from there. Then anyone can comment.
No. You can't do it through Facebook or Facebook Live. No,
can't
no.
Facebook
Facebook
Live.
Live's fucked. That's why we're not doing Facebook Live.
Lloyd, you're going to have to come into the media section. You're going to have to teach us.
I'll give it a go.
Lloyd's good at all this sort of stuff.
We need to bring him
If he
in.
don't know it, he finds his way around it. You know what I mean? He's got that brain on him.
He needs to be our media man.
No, but what the only way he can't do it from you in fucking Richmond and 60 miles away. We need to be in a room together, all together with all our devices, so he can see what's going on. And he'll say to you, "Click on that. Look here, bang, 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 bang,
I
bang."
can do it. I can access it.
So I'll come down on the weekend.
And unfortunately, I hope
Yeah, you're coming down Friday, I thought.
Yeah, I am.
Because he's back to work Saturday, and you won't see him for weeks. Then,
I think it's fair to say that in the history of the British Army, this is not a new.
did you hear me?
If you go back to the army of the Napoleonic
He
War,
can't.
strategies,
Johnny Mercer.
to the experiences you mentioned.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Lloyd goes back to work on Saturday. You will not see him for weeks.
All right, I'll be down on Friday.
What do you think of?
Yeah, he does shift after shift after shift after shift.
Unfortunately, this is something
He's
that
got Big Macs to sell.
remains unresolved. Are there any countries that you're
How much you take the money?
get this right? Are there other armed forces?
He won't tell you how much he takes a day. He says that's private, but it's a fuck. I know it's a shed full of money.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely
I take fortunes those McDonald's.
even in the United States.
The only trouble it's all on plastic cards. You have to nick that little machine, I suppose.
Like to sell on in this country. They have real problems as well.
He's turned his Q&A off, but
I think we are.
I told you. Of course he has. Listen, the only way he can stop people commenting on his screen is to turn the Q&A off. He will. He hasn't. It didn't tumble in his little fucking Swede, bless him. Right? Because he. Listen, I'll tell you something. Yeah. Do you know what these fellas have got? Zero common sense. Zero common sense. You know those. I'll keep with those fucking Chris. You know. You know those. You know those lights. You know the pedestrian lights that go beep 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 beep.
Think of it in that way. And what is so
They're built for people like him. That's why they make that noise. Without that beep, 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 he won't cross the road.
we have
Even if there's no fucking cars coming. I watch them stand there sometimes waiting for the beeps.
in Afghanistan now, right? So
I might show him my arse now.
we could look after, and we could look after their families.
Is there any way we can put photos on there, ask Lloyd?
Detail, asking why
Is there
they,
any way you can put photos on the Q&A?
why are they struggling?
What is it on Zoom?
Money into it.
What's the Q? Yeah, he's on Zoom. Zoom
Alright.
win bar.
Answering those
He's on Zoom win bar. Johnny Mercer.
best country in the world to do that.
No.
Do you know what he needs to turn on? No, you can't put photos on there. Do you know what he needs to do?
What?
All he needs to do is turn the fucking sound off, and he'll be there.
Need to be discussed on this particular question. But frankly,
It's just fucking mine.
Clive needs to press to turn his camera on.
Where?
Wait there, wait there.
Yeah, turn camera on.
What, at the
right.
top?
No, it'll be down here on the black bar.
Did you hear that?
Easier to resolve.
You need to get off the Q&A.
What?
Get off the Q&A, shut the Q&A.
Veterans charity. So obviously, you've seen huge groundswell in
Yeah.
support for the last 20
Let it
years.
shut.
Along so
Down
many
here, there's.
Right, down the bottom.
Oh, okay, he's disabled it.
He's disabled camera as well.
You can't do a thing.
truth telling and frankly, radical action with regards to those.
He's not even letting anybody else on the camera.
No.
Very strongly supportive of.
So there's no chat, there's no share, there's no nothing. All he's doing is going to waffle.
Right, Dave, I've had enough now.
Yeah, turn him off. He's a fucking tosser. I can't stand the sight of him.
I'm going to have my last say.
Look at,
Go on.
they are essentially vehicles
Johnny, you are a fucking wanker. We're coming to your gaff.
our guys and girls are making, particularly in Afghanistan, and wanted to give money to look after them properly. Whilst government's good at sort of celebrating that, actually that's a kind of point of shame, really, because essentially they stepped into the void when my generation needed them. Does that mean they're perfect? Of course it doesn't. Does it mean that there is a need for...
Thumbs up, Johnny. Veterans have had enough
Of you.
the MP's waffle.
They want to evolve. They want to meet the challenge of veterans care. What they do need is leadership, right? They want to know that actually if they as a charity are going to stop doing a particular part of care, that somebody else is going to pick that up. And that all needs coordinating by a strong Office of Veterans Affairs, right? But if you then have the government sets up the Office of Veterans Affairs with a very small budget in the first place, and then tries to cut it by 60%.
We will be visiting.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't really rely on these guys. So do you see what I mean? It's a they want change. Do they have to change? Absolutely. Will we see? I think some big mergers between the biggest charities. Yes. And
What are they called? Constitutes.
You know, I've always unapologetically had this
Constituencies.
up there. What does it look like from the veterans' point of view? And they don't care.
Is that how you spell it?
Through the Hidden Wounds
No.
or through combat stress or whoever it is. They just want someone.
And you got spell check.
To be able to
Oh.
go somewhere when they are poorly, right? So
Hang on, you want constituencies?
work together and have
Yeah.
leadership to do it. But if
Wait a
you
minute,
want
let me do it for you.
Veterans Affairs,
Constituencies.
60% after a year, less than a year.
Citroen scissors, oh yeah.
Personally, I think this
Constituencies.
you know,
There you are. CON
Yeah.
STIT
STITEN.
Question. Those two bills, one
CIES.
veterans who served overseas and which is forthcoming, and the one
CDIS.
CIES. Echo Charlie.
Constituencies. Okay.
Yeah.
You said earlier that there were solutions, and there's obviously a particular vision of how that
Look,
ought to
look.
I think if I can just read you two questions that come in from members of the audience, which I think illustrate some of the public kind of conflicted feeling about some of this, which I think I'd be really interested to hear your answer to these two questions. So the first one is from a listener called Catherine Dunn, who asks, can you explain why soldiers who were sent here
No, you want to put with. We will start with. With, not will. You put will twice.
case for that? And from the other side, the other perspective,
Always read your letters before you hit send.
Are you saying that the British Army has the human right to randomly kill innocent civilians with no consequences? Now, that's obviously a very blunt kind of characterisation, but it's won't be a point. This will be a point for thought.
Okay.
See you soon.
Right. So
See you soon. See you soon. In Plymouth.
about things like amnesties and statutes of limitations and cut-off pathways to justice. Okay, if your son or your daughter at 15 or 16 was killed by the British Army, you would reject all efforts around legacy. And I totally understand that. Did everybody behave as I wanted them to in Northern Ireland? No. Did they in Iraq? Did they in Afghanistan? No. And you know, one of the biggest mistakes the MAD made when I was there, and I tried very hard to correct, was getting the investigations right into this stuff. You know, so we hold our people to account better. But those two things, you know, holding our people to account and preventing abuse in the legal system, whereby we investigating people.
He doesn't live in a village, does he? Does he live in a village?
Those two
Yeah.
things are not mutually exclusive, right? When you
You got a lot of millionaires in our village.
Well, there isn't, you know, there isn't on a lot of cases, whether you know, whatever it may be. So, you know, you need to have
Did you
systems
just
that
say-
are robust enough to investigate.
I've sent it.
That geezer's face. Look at Longhead's face.
At the same time,
Yeah.
not allow lawyers who essentially get a lot of public money, right, to
Who
consistently.
is Mark Wallace then?
Ben Wallace's son, I think.
Who?
Ben Wallace's son.
Not bend over.
Bend over!
Now, you're talking about things like evidential
Mark Wallace.
evidence. You know, is new evidence.
According to Wikipedia, Mark Edward Wallace is a British journalist, newspaper columnist, and political activist.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's him. That's him, isn't it?
What's that?
He's a journalist.
put into the.
He's a British journalist, newspaper columnist, and political activist.
Right, here we go.
He's chief executive of the website Conservative Home
As a journalist,
and a former campaigner of director of Taxpayers Alliance.
Then we have to make sure that evidence.
And now he can see a bit of mileage sticking his head up his jacksie.
A sort of commercial, industrialised.
Are you watching any comments, Clive? No, you're just tapping away, bless him.
We are not selling.
I'm trying to watch comments. Man, I can only do one thing at a time.
I know, you're household cavalry.
No need for that.
I know.
That's bitchiness.
It's not, it's facts.
No, that's bitchiness. No need for that.
Because I can't see anybody commenting.
Anyway, we're going to drop out now.
You have to demonstrate, you have to consider, under the overseas law, you have to consider all these extra factors, like the chance of realistic chances.
He's let him off lightly, this journalist. Fucking journalist useless.
He's just agreeing with him. He's
He's
a
useless,
yes
man.
He's another one of his yes men. He's another one of his yes men.
He's useless, man.
That's where we are at the moment. I'd love to say it's going to
Shut up, Johnny.
promise legislation by the summer. I personally didn't see it, but there we go.
I wonder where he's going. I wonder where he's going on all day this year.
An excessively long history of, say, the Bloody Sunday inquiry, something that where an issue was avoided and treated as appropriate by various governments, and was then
commenting on my old videos after that.
to a large extent, and eventually came to a conclusion that the British government, Conservative government, recognised.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, Clive, but this ain't working, mate. Oh yeah, here you go.
In Northern Ireland.
Oh right, now I'm seeing the comments.
How you see them?
Well, because I've clicked on our live on another device. Craig Shea, Wayne Grant Baker to get rolling thunder outside his house. The cat's out of the bag now, lads. We can keep Clive guessing as to where we'll turn up next. That's from Shane Clive.
Being about elderly veterans a long time ago. That in itself actually is more emotive than decisive.
I think Bloody Sunday highlighted.
There's another one from Craig Bullman.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 questions about the CMS, still no answer, and about the DWP stopping PIP for veterans. And I heard the other day, that they're still, if you report to the social services or any government body that you've got PTSD and you've got kids, social services will remove them.
Good enough investigation. They were not accompanied by solicitors or anything like that. And if my child was killed in an incident like that and it was investigated that
Graham Stringer, we are reading Clive Spencer's comments to Johnny Mercer.
about 50 years later. And I do, Bloody Sunday, some awful things happen, and I think we'll see the maturity of that process as we go. We'll notice I've never said anything.
I presume, because now we've got this going now we're on it, I presume Craig Borman's questions aren't being answered.
Oh, definitely not. Craig's will not be answered. Ian Briggs will not be answered.
I reckon Craig's up there in Newcastle typing away to this fucking tosser.
Oh, he's going to have loads of people fucking typing away.
Mate, that's why he's disabled the chat.
Yeah. Because he knew what was coming.
Of course he did. I told you this. Listen, when you told me you was going on here on this, it was only going to be a watch program.
No, that's what
it's going to be. You can join in.
He left
you can
it.
ask me a question and I'll answer it.
The problem he had last time, he left it open.
He doesn't even lie in bed straight, mate. Don't you worry about that.
So I don't want to, sort of go down on one side or the other, but I do want us to reach a fair solution
fucking
You know,
service.
gives as much weight to soldiers' testimonies and things like that as it does to, you know, to sort of try and see some
I'm
sort
gonna
of
share
peace because
something
it's
with
still a
Landlord
very, very
Group, man.
political situation.
I think as you recognise in some
I'm sending it everywhere. Veterans groups a lot.
sense
I don't
of
care anymore.
between people who are on different sides of the conflict, or people who
I mean,
Oh,
at the end
mate,
of the
he's not
day,
happy. David, he's not happy.
we've had a couple of
Look at his body.
yeah, of course you ain't. I'm telling you now, all these veterans that are stuck up Johnny Mercer's arse need to fucking liven up and
They
wake
do,
up
yeah.
and smell the fucking coffee.
Yeah.
We can supply them the coffee to fucking smell as well.
And
Matt, we've got a link for it. Let me have a look. Matt, I'll get you the link.
I've just shared the link. The link to what? To Mercer or to
Johnny
us?
Mercer.
How do veterans feel about that? I mean, clearly, I say the view amongst veterans, bearing in mind they're not an anarchist group, okay, generally is that they were pretty much the only party that was not represented in the Good Friday Agreement. If you look at some people that out of prison in the Good Friday Agreement,
Yeah. I wonder if Johnny Mercer went to London on Tuesday
get on the
for
run
the
list,
Gurkhas.
and then 30 years later, our guys are being dragged through court cases that are then being thrown out.
Clive.
What?
During that process, people
I wonder if Johnny Mercer went to London for the Gurkhas on Tuesday.
Exactly. I'll ask him now.
See if they can get their 30% of their pensions that they've had cut. They get 30% less than any other serving soldier.
Signing up to the military, going out there and doing your best to prevent civil war in Northern Ireland, and getting up with a deliberate
Who
intention
come up with 30% less? Oh no, we can pay this lot 30% less on their pensions.
pursuit of your political aim. Those two things are fundamentally different. So that is why an amnesty should never be entertained. And within the military, those of us from that stable, where there's evidence that guys have broken the law or done wrong, we want them held to account. We don't want them in our team. We don't, operating in that environment is extraordinarily stressful.
Hey, question's been answered
Going
live.
on about Northern Ireland now.
Yeah.
Risk to stay within
He knows full well the only way they can stop these Northern Ireland prosecutions is to have the Good Friday Agreement open.
Definitely.
It's on a 100-year lockdown. It's on a 100-year lockdown. Sherry Blair sorted that out.
Hold our people to account.
And he knows that. So he's just fucking waffling, mate. Why doesn't he be honest with people and say, listen, the only way we can get this sorted out is to look at the Good Friday Agreement, what was sold, what was said, and what was signed up to, and if we can renegotiate those parts, either in or out.
In 1990 in the NATO scheme, you got Barron McCrory coming through as...
That's why I know the geezer's fucking waffling. He knows full well as a minister what the rules are.
Still a minister?
It's not my opinion, it's just fact.
No, he's not a minister, he's just an MP now.
Yeah, but he's still an MP.
He's a backbench waffler. He's still getting his mortgage paid and his rent paid and his electric paid and his gas paid and his TV paid and his private office paid and his constituency office paid and his second home paid for.
By policy, by government policy, by the executive deciding that things ought to be done differently.
I'd have more respect for him if he came on and said, listen, this is what I get. I claim all this. Yeah. And I'm that's why I'm doing it. More than anything.
So I'll put that down.
I think we've been around this point a number of times. And I think there is sort of rebellion certainly over the years is sort of turning off the money for this sort of thing. I think they're all kind of a little bit underhand. I think we need to show a bit of courage and a bit of strength and a bit of character as a government and say, actually, we believe that
he's not honourable. He's not an honourable person. You know what I mean? Simple as that. He's in it for two reasons: himself and himself. That's the two reasons he's in it for.
something like a qualified status.
Self-promotion and money.
We looked at a long time ago where evidential thresholds that we talked about need to be raised so that pathways to justice are still open. Where evidence
He could never talk a straight deal, mate, if his life depended on it.
where new evidence does not exist. You know, we can get
It's the standard and quality of people you've been getting for decades, you know what I mean? They can chat shit fucking all day long
We've tried to
for a lot of money.
touch on briefly a few minutes ago.
Don't forget what he said on the 8th, yeah? These things take a very long time. They're very difficult.
We've seen
They're very complicated.
in the ongoing scandals.
They're as complicated as you make them, Johnny.
You know, I can think, for example, allegations that have engulfed.
Look at his face. Look at his
Basically, saying they
face.
can't get fuck all done.
Look at his face. Somebody's just put. I bet you that's Bully or Ian.
Yeah? I can't see it because you've covered it up with the paper.
Does it concern
You've
you?
covered it. Oh, yeah, sir.
No, we don't know what happened. And I formally wrote to the Secretary of State with my position on that particular subject. He knows that, and he makes his own decisions. We're the only one of these Five Eyes countries who's not prosecuted someone for doing something wrong in Afghanistan. So we
I wouldn't. He's another one, Clive. Clive, he's
Yeah.
another one I wouldn't employ to build sandcastles on a beach.
No, definitely. I wouldn't employ him to fucking guide the donkeys.
When we have those issues,
No, he'd get fuck all done. He'd be on the phone going, this is very complicated.
repeat investigation, for example, in Northern Ireland, just talked about, and then that notable contrast you just mentioned there, for example, Afghanistan compared to some of our allies. Is there a risk that this issue could end up kind of pulling the teeth?
Oh, his lips going.
How does it concern you? How do you
The smiles dropped off his boat race, bless him.
You know, I felt certainly that this
As long as everybody keeps the bollocks going in his Q&A boxes, that'll be popping up.
articulating this idea that our service personnel do their
Look, watch Dave. Dave, look what I'm writing now.
behave as they want. You know, nobody in the military actually wants that. Everybody in the military wants to account. It's incredibly lonely if something goes wrong and you blow the whistle and you have the moral courage to blow your whistle in what is a pretty
Is that too strong?
No, mate, I wouldn't walk across the field with him.
and you are not taken seriously, you can imagine the damage that does to our people as well. So look, I've always just wanted to sort out both sides of the ship, right? Get the investigations right, that are up to the standards where they are ECHR compliant.
He's waffling.
Absolutely waffling. So once there's been that investigation,
What you need to do is say, listen, I'll tell you what it is, fellas. Yeah, unless we get that Good Friday Agreement open, this is going to run and run and run. And he knows that.
new evidence turns up because they're funded by public funds and it's basically a money-making machine, destroying the lives of veterans in the process.
And he's got to get a lot of powerful people on board to get that open. A lot.
What's that?
That is to get that Good Friday Agreement open, mate. Will take a few fucking top people, mate. And he hasn't got that influence anymore. All he's doing now is to keep dragging people along just to keep his little fucking face shining and have his little constituencies go along and put their little X in the box.
We've seen this week in courts in the UK. I think I'm right saying a British Army veteran convicted of serious terrorism-related offences in terms of neo-Nazi extremism. We've seen, I think I'm right saying, the Belgian police are still hunting a alleged extremist currently serving in the Belgian.
Yeah, get some water down your son.
Certainly in the United States, in Germany, and various other allied countries, we've seen efforts which appear to be conscious and deliberate efforts by neo-Nazi extremists in particular to infiltrate beyond partially for ideological reasons, partially as
Oh yeah, he's reading them. Even Matt said you can see on his face every now and then he's reading them.
In your experience, does the UK have a proper sort of coordinated monitoring and scrutiny system to try and pick up this
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
And how big an issue is it?
So
It's cut from the same Shane, it's cut from the same cloth, mate. They're all cut from the same cloth as Blair, mate. All of them.
More worried if you didn't catch anybody trying to sell weapons outside of the military.
They're all the same. They're all shields. Snake oil salesmen.
Dave, watch this one. Yeah.
To any senior coppers in this country, they'll tell you that far-right extremism is almost as big as anyone. And it really, concerns me that some of our far-right activists, if you like, think they've got a home in the military. It could be further from what we do in the military. Everything in the military is based around values and ethos, character. And him. Is usually done by the sort of fat wasters who go around wishing they joined the military but actually had nothing to do with it. So, is it a challenge? Absolutely.
You know what he did in 2 and a bit years? He got 1,600.
Everybody I know who I served in the military, particularly over the last few years. I mean, we've got huge numbers of foreign Commonwealth service personnel in the military. It is doing so much better on its diversity. We still have some way to go, but it's doing better.
He can't even look at the screen. Dave, he's not even looking at the screen.
I think
That's it. I don't get the feedback. I'm getting feedback. But I'm
A, doesn't happen, but B, feel like it has a home in the military, right? Because for those of us who actually served, who actually fought, it's like the opposite of what we believe and what we're trying to do, which is often,
ask him, Clive. Where's he going for his 2 months holiday?
Where the time is flying by. I'm going to bring in a couple more audience questions. We've got one question from Ben, obviously Jeffrey, who I think I might say is actually a military veteran as well as a Conservative candidate himself. And he asks, there are many who believe the initial proposal regarding visa application fees for non-UK veterans doesn't go far enough to address the challenges of settling in the UK.
Oh, look, the old eyes going, mate.
The eligibility criteria. Are there further elements you would like to see?
He can't even look at the screen now.
Yeah, I mean, so Mark, I'm just being really honest with you, right? And this will piss a lot of people off.
I'm going to be really honest with you. So here comes a lie.
Listen, Chris Patel made that video about this consultation launching. For me, it summed up everything that was wrong with our attitude towards defence. Because we trumpet this huge policy, right? And actually,
Ian Briggs had just said to him, hey, Ian Briggs had just posted to him, I look forward to meeting him on the 28th.
Yeah, 28 for what though?
And it's a 12-year point. Okay, it is not a good policy, and these guys deserve so much better and so much more. But what we did was we made a glossy video. We went out, sold it, and what I think ministers, the senior ministers, don't really understand is how that makes people in the military feel, because it makes people feel like ministers think we're stupid because we're just going to.
No, you're not stupid. You're just fucking arseholes. You're not stupid. We know you're not stupid.
But actually, we look at it and we think, I was recruited with my family, and you're saying essentially when I've left, my visa fees are okay. But my wife and 2 kids, I'm still going to have to save up for them. So what actual difference does that make to me? In fact, they're going to have to go home until I've earned the money. So we are going to split up families. And I just find it exasperating. I really do, because I went to see Ben Wallace about this, and I said to him, this policy is going to get you're going to lose all the political credit you should have for this policy, and well done for starting this off, right? But you will lose it because it's crap, because it does not go anywhere near where you need it to go. But it's come out, and the veterans community and the foreign and Commonwealth community think it's, are pretty upset, as are the Royal British Legion and others. And as Tories, right?
The Royal British Legion is going on about now. The RBL. They shut all their day centres.
£1,000 a year. And as Tories, we can't find it within ourselves to not only say those who come to this country and fight in our armed forces after a normal period of time to deserve to settle here with their families. We're happy to say that, but when it comes to doing it, we'll just give them 10% of the solution. I don't think that's the way the Conservative Party really believes.
They are what?
Forces.
Is that
Yeah, it's exasperating. But
is that so? What was that?
that's what I think of that policy.
Thank you. Our next question from Catherine.
Well, Johnny, being as you're still avoiding talking about
plans for veterans.
Ask Johnny what the RBL are doing with all their investments.
Or priority housing for veterans. I suppose what I'd probably add to that question is, if there aren't any plans, should there be? And I know that in some levels you've seen local government pick up some of this stuff, but is that something you'd like to see, or is it something that doesn't fit the bill?
So, Mark, I think there's an ongoing misunderstanding of the Armed Forces Covenant. Okay? It's not to promote advantage for those who serve. It's always to prevent disadvantage because of for people being discriminated against because of their service. That is fundamentally different. I've not always been one who believes that we should advantage those just because they serve in the military. I think that we should put all our efforts in to making sure people are not disadvantaged or discriminated against by their service. Other people have other views. I do think we still have a slight culture problem when it comes to our veterans in government, and would that help? Probably. But we're a very, we're a different culture to the United States, for example, and veterans like me would feel really uncomfortable with that, actually. Because there's lots of people firefighters and police and nurses who've done incredible things over the last year. What I try and work hard to do is to make sure there's no disadvantage because of your service. If we could really fulfil that, I think veterans wouldn't feel like they wanted to ask about things like tax backs and all the rest of it. Do you see what I mean?
And there's another question, and I've actually just managed to lose where it is on the list, so I'm afraid I can't find the name of the person who asked it. But to paraphrase, as a former soldier who's now a politician, who's been in government, been in the backbenches, where, in your view, should the power lie to commit this country to military conflict, to take military action? Is it a government executive power? Should it always be? Should it be something that Parliament votes on? Are there exceptions? Where should that lie?
I think this idea of Parliament voting on it really is for the birds. I can see why people want to do it, but I don't know if anybody's noticed, but sometimes MPs say things not because they believe them, but because they want to they want to get a clip for social media, or they're doing it because they've been asked that question by a particular group. The debate around Syria, for example, was just excruciating. I think.
No, you know why they cut our numbers, don't you?
Why?
Possibly the biggest foreign.
You know why the numbers are cut?
Go on.
That executive power needs
It's to do with having control. You couldn't. The European army couldn't control an army of 100,000 plus soldiers.
Exactly.
So all the agreements were to, if you cut the numbers, you've only got a small number. We can control that small number.
Yeah.
That's
all it's about.
On that note,
It creates a massive force, but no one's got any real power except for one person controlling all those small armies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why they've done it. They don't need the numbers of each country. They don't need those huge numbers. So what they've done is they said, look,
oh, he's reading again.
I know. His old cheeks are puffing up again, bless him. The old smile's gone off his face, isn't it? His shoulders are sagging.
It's a shock to you.
He's starting to slouch in his chair now, bless him.
I'm going to tell him, sit up. You're an officer.
Yeah. Oh, no. The old face is pulling his faces now. Very uncomfortable, isn't it?
He's typing to somebody.
Yeah, I saw the message from Ian Briggs. Clive, did you see the message from Ian Briggs on the bottom of the screen?
I put it on there, yeah.
Clive put it up there, Matt. Oh, when you put that up there, that stops everybody else's messages, by the way.
Does it? Oh, sorry. Hey!
The difficulty Cummings has got is that in my experience, a lot of what he says is true, But he just,
He's deleted Craig Fullman's question.
Has he?
That's not my experience.
Yeah.
For example. I'm not going to take sort of lessons in culture from a guy like that, who, wants to
Georgina Hannah said, don't they close the Commons shortly for 2 months holiday? Yeah, they do.
But there's this thing I never really understand about the Conservative
Oh,
Party.
Deborah Hornblow's on from the Queen's Regiment. Hello, Deborah. We're just roasting Johnny Thumbsup Mercer a bit, Deborah. The geezer is an absolute melt.
Hey, his camera's gone off. Hey! Get in there!
He's got to put a shirt and tie on. What a mess for an officer.
Oh, he's gone on them together. He's had enough, son. He's had enough.
We've just got the reporter now.
I'm gonna say, Mark, I'll come on. Mark, I'll come on.
Yeah. Yeah, bless him. Oh, look, that put a smile on his face. Just put on there. Bring on a guest.
I'm going to say now, join me and Dave.
Log off and then log back in again.
Yeah, he wants to log off, that's for sure. He wants to log off permanently.
I've got a few things I need to my audience while sorry. Quite all right. We've got a little bit
can't believe they've got the chat show.
Just gonna wait,
Mark, join us. Mark, join us.
Yeah, come on a proper show, Mark.
Discussion of some wide range of
where you get asked proper questions and we expect proper answers, mate.
We're always looking for audience suggestions for who you at home would like to get in as our guests for Conservative.
I could give you a suggestion, Mark. It ends with off, mate.
Either put those into the Q&A or send them into us.
Oh, he's back, look. He's changed his top. Oh, there goes the folding arms. Here comes the folding arms.
A lot of our events
thumbs up, fold your arms. You know what the next one is, don't you?
Suggestions from the audience, including this one. So please do that. Now, Johnny, I think we've got you back. You're currently on mute.
Sorry about that. You got me again.
I've got you back. Absolutely. Thank you.
I died. I don't know what happened. Maybe we've been hacked.
That hasn't.
He's unfolded.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's rubbing the face now.
Is that for me in the Conservative Party, it is all about our members, right? It's all about people who go and knock on doors, who win people over to a modern, compassionate Conservative Party, right? It's not about advisors who
exactly Clive.
our party, right? Who jump from department to department.
He's still got half an arm fold. Look at him, bless him.
Exactly.
This is an officer, boy. This is an officer.
Why driving the ship? Why are ministers so in hock to these individuals?
I would have loved to be on a training mission with him, mate. I would have loved it. He would have got dragged through the mud, mate.
Win things for the Conservative Party for our movement. And I just think
he does it because it's comfy. He does it because it's comfy. Listen, that is a negative stance, mate, from anyone. He can't even unfold the other arm. Look, he's holding himself. It's comfort. He's trying to give himself comfort, bless him. Ian Briggs. Here's one from Ian Briggs, Clive. You ready?
Go on.
Ian Briggs, he's just asked us, Ian Briggs, while he is gone, how do you feel about Johnny ignoring a veteran?
I tell you what.
Mark can't answer that.
No.
I think the Conservative Party, in my experience, when I go around the associations, got some amazing people in this party, really care, really answer. They like me, really want to deal with some burning injustices.
He changed his top when he took his camera. That's what he did. He changed into a jacket.
Not the latest.
It looks a bit Graham, to be honest with you.
Or flag up in the office or whatever. People genuinely need a modern Conservative Party to tackle the social injustices of today. And those who go out and knock on doors and vote for it.
He's unfolded his hands, mate. Now he's holding onto the chair.
I know. Because he's getting told, that's why. All these messages click up, mate.
Yeah.
You can see that geezer's eyes going, trying to read them all. People just need to keep banging away at these Q&As.
Why Conservative Home back in 2005 was founded in the first place was this idea that
Tell him it's all right, Johnny. You can fold your arms and give yourself a cuddle. Because no other fucker will. The only place I'd like to cuddle him is round his neck.
That is going to change, improve their communities along the broad conservative principles that we all agree on and believe in. Right? They don't join the Conservative Party so they can become an MP and get.
Hey, voices rising!
Policies like free school meal. It's the power has become so sort of. I read something on your website a few years ago where I actually, when we choose a leader, I wanted it to get down to like last 4 or last 6, and then that to go to the party membership, not the last 2. So it's a cook up by MPs. We're a membership organisation, we're a voluntary organisation, we've got brilliant people in the organisation. And I tell you, the support I've had on this veterans thing from chairmen of constituencies up and down this country has been extraordinary. The support I've had from colleagues in Parliament has been almost zero. And there's, and there's a problem there. There is a problem because people feel like they don't want to be to this or to that in case, they don't get viewed upon as helpful or favourable, and then they won't be the next minister for paper clips or whatever it is. It's absurd. It's all completely, what we say in the military, arse about face. I don't know what the correct expression is.
That's all he does, is that.
It's all the wrong way around.
He's still looking. He's still on it.
It's probably a Conservative Home
I know you.
term, should we say. One of the most concerning elements of this, I think, is when I've certainly heard a few times in recent years when talking about the idea of votive democracy in the Conservative Party, a proper voice
We've
for
got the
members,
pose, mate.
even a party
Now we've
conference.
got the pose. He's on the Vogue move now.
Convention.
I never go.
You know what he's been doing, didn't he? He's been watching Madonna videos.
People are pointing at the Labour Party and saying, well, look what happened. They devolved to their members and they chose Corbyn. I think that
Now we've got the deep thought pose. Oh no, now back to the thinking pose.
Are more sensible.
What can I say to get out of this fucking mess?
Here
Here we go. There we go. Go on, Johnny.
You're missing out exactly on that reservoir of sense and experience.
Thumbs up, fold your arms, and fuck off. That'll be him, mate.
What was going to be my last question, which is very well illustrated.
Go on, Johnny, get him in there nice and tight, son. You know he'll end up with square tits, doesn't he?
Forces of, say, discipline.
I know I've got saggy ones, but I've got saggy ones because I didn't fold my arms like him.
Your life and your kind of character. Because
You got told enough, Italian.
your
If you fold your arms, you'll end up with square tits. Get them unfolded.
audience, I think it's fair to say
I bet he leans on walls as well.
strict and disciplinarian child.
Like they'll fall over holding them up.
You thrived in the army, which is obviously somewhere where enterprise and innovation, but in the
Thrived in the army
Get that water down your son.
because you could hide.
Politics has this kind of mixture, I suppose, of clannishness and tribalism, whipping system, collective responsibility in office. But at the same time, you got into all of that to talk about the things that you evidently feel are most important above all else. How does that fit within your kind of character and your?
We talked about 2 or 3 officers in my company they got called out. We had one geezer from Sandhurst. He didn't last 3 months.
Freedom is an incredibly.
Did not last 3 months.
I tell you what, Davey boy.
They get told to fucking do one. We had one could not read a fucking map to save his life. Honestly. And I mean that literally.
I think
You could have given him an 8% of London and he would have got lost.
realising that you can't have, there's no way that you can have a government entirely made up of, I suppose, people like
You
me.
used to watch him doing the maps and you used to be swinging the map around, not knowing which way to orientate.
You can't have a government made up entirely of imposters as well, because you'll never actually, it won't work, because you'll never actually get someone at the back of the room going, hang on a sec, do you really want to do that? Because this is how it's going to play out. And have you thought about this and have you thought about that?
Here we go.
I've
I've got a list of Craig Coleman's concerns.
Well, I've mentioned it a number of times. Free school meals, taking the
Can
money
you
out
not
of
see Craig Coleman's comments, Clive?
No, I can't.
His solution to
Fucking hell, Craig's fucking gone mental.
family £1,000. I mean, that flies
Jesus Christ, I can't read all that.
in the face of all of the thought and methodology behind universal credit, which is getting people to take responsibility for their own incomings and outgoings and try and get them to a sustainable platform when it comes to their own finances. Just give them £1,000. When stuff like that happens, I just think to myself, like, do you really understand the policy of what we're doing? And the problem is, if you have people sat around the cabinet table who are just going to go, yeah, here, really good idea, Prime Minister, then that's going to get out.
Oh,
And,
right, you ready, Craig? Are you ready? You ready,
for example, at the job centre, again,
Clive?
What?
confidence in what
Listen, you know you're on your laptop.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your phone?
Really
Nothing.
like universal credit.
If you go on your phone
I think it's
Yeah.
swings and roundabouts.
and click on your Facebook
I think we
Yeah.
far the other way.
and click on this actual film that we're doing, if you stuck it up on your page,
Yeah.
Value
all the comments will come up.
withstand,
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
defend the
You see me? All you got to do is turn your volume down so you don't get the feedback through the two
That
devices.
stuff's pretty sad. I think what people really want is just normal people, to be honest.
Can you see Craig's comments?
Whoa. Normal people, to be honest.
Good at the Conservative Party, and I'll do that as much as the next man or woman.
Craig's brilliant.
We also need that temper with people who are prepared to think about the organisation above themselves and above just sucking up to someone they're trying to get a job from. And actually think, how does this reflect on a modern...
And it all says, you know what all Craig's comments says?
Why you would have an argument with Mark
Go on.
about free school meals.
Deleted by host. Deleted by host. Deleted by host. Deleted by host.
That's my view.
It's evident that you found that element in government quite kind of, I suppose, personally testing, as well as kind of in some ways irritating or frustrating. But
Service armed forces
into government.
are currently on suicide watch because of the child maintenance services.
Serve in some capacity, I'll be called serve in some capacity. I think things have had to change quite significantly. I mean, it was the most awkward
Alan Bassett, come on, hello Alan. We're watching commenting on thumbs up, fold your arms, fuck off, Mercer, because he's closed he won't open his live chat, and he's very, very busy at the moment, this fella. His hands are going like Filio, deleting all the question and answers, particularly from questions that are a bit difficult for John to answer. That's made us feel very uncomfortable. So uncomfortable he's had to do a top change at some point.
None of these things are black and white.
Oh man, all these comments, mate, that are on here, anybody that's copied and pasted comments that are deleted like Craig, they can't go anywhere, mate, because our feed will be shared. So everyone, all these comments that say deleted, are Craig Gilman at 7:46. People are leaving the armed forces because of child maintenance services. Comment deleted.
Because they enjoy the sport of politics rather than
by host.
The really, understanding what a conservative movement is about in 2021. Because the country needs
another one. 7:33. Clive Gordon. Why are you ignoring these issues I've been raising about the child maintenance services causing suicides amongst veterans? Deleted by host.
We've got to rebalance the ship, in my view.
Child maintenance services are constantly breaking the law.
You've been very generous with actually.
Another comment by Craig Gordon. 7:30. Deleted by host.
Frank answers to both my questions and those of our listeners.
Media blackout against the CSO and CMS. Comment made at 7:29 by Craig Gordon. Deleted by host.
And most of all, thank you to all of you at home, right around the country, for tuning in, sending in your questions. I'm sorry I haven't had time to get through all the different
Comments
questions
from
that
Ian
have been
Briggs,
asked this evening.
718,
You will find that you have an
copied and
email
pasted by Craig Gorman,
insert over in the next couple of minutes. Do
deleted by host.
We will be back soon with the next episode of Concierge Home Life. But from me, Mark Wallace, to Johnny Mercer, thank you.
Comment made at 7:13. Child maintenance services in breach of Article 7 of the Rome Statute.
I tell you
Crime against
what,
humanity.
what a
Ignoring
plum.
this is a misconduct in public office.
But what a
Comment deleted
plum.
by host.
Hey, hey.
Alan Bassett has given me a ring. I can't speak to you now, Alan, because you cut out our. Actually, I could have spoke to him. Alan, invite Alan Bassett on.
Alan Bassett, right. The invite. I'll copy the...
I'll answer him on my phone.
Yeah, I've sent the invite out in the chat box.
Alan? No, listen, the ban won't affect you on this. He sent you an invite.
No, I've sent it. I put it on LinkedIn.
He's put you out a link, yeah, for StreamYard. Yes. No, it's not YouTube, mate. It's StreamYard. YouTube. StreamYard is a completely different setup.
Tell him to go to Dave and Clive on YouTube, and he can get this link.
If you go to Dave and Clive on YouTube, you'll see the link
In the chat box.
in the chat box. His battery power's down to 12%.
Okay. Dave.
You see these things, Alan? I'll show you. You see that? It's a charging lead. You stick it in the side of your device. It keeps it at 100%. It's a fucking brilliant idea.
I wonder if Ian Briggs wants to come on. Ian Briggs, coming on, son. Coming on. I've sent you the link. Briggsy, come and join us, son.
Alan. It's fucking a blinder. I know what I'll do. I'll let me device run down to 12% and I'll ring him up.
Yeah, that's what he's done. I'm gonna send Ian Briggs the link and see if he wants to come on.
Send someone a link who can get on.
Ian Briggs, mate.
We don't do it on Facebook. We only share it on Facebook. As soon as you click onto that link, you can comment and do everything.
I tell you what I'll do. I'm going to put a WhatsApp group. I've got a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, get a WhatsApp group on.
I've got a WhatsApp. I tell you what, we got a couple of people who will come on. What about Craig Bullman?
Yeah, get Craig on. I don't care who you get on. Is Craig there talking to you or not?
No, but I'll get Craig on now.
I've got to sort this out to get people on.
I'm being tracked. Hey, I'm being tracked.
Charge your phone up. All right, mate. Bye. You'll end up with no %. Cheers, mate. Bye.
I tell you what, old Johnny Mercer, mate, what a fucking bubble.
Let me just see who this is.
You know?
Oh, please.
What a bubble.
Show me a honest member of Parliament today. Mate, I couldn't name one. I couldn't name one. There are some, they've got to be.
Well,
you never see them aware of them because they keep them out of the way. The only ones that are arseholes stick their names up, like Johnny Mercer.
Hey, here he is. Johnny's on with us. Johnny Mercer just added in. Come on, John. Join us.
He's a blinder. No, it's Bully.
Join us,
right?
You know.
He wants to have a go in my wine cellar.
Okay.
Guess where he's from, Lloydo?
Bully B.
Guess where he lives?
Wine cellar, France.
No. Why are
Johnny,
you fucking lad?
Hey, hang on. Hey, Johnny Mercer just come in beside Bully.
Where?
Never. Yeah.
What, in here?
Yeah. I didn't click on him quick enough.
Oh, you fucking wanker.
I would have loved to have him in because look, I want to hear it. I want to hear why he hasn't.
Well,
Ian
go and
Briggs
get
was
him
there.
in then. You fucking
I don't know how to get him
tosser.
in now.
Has he shut that other page or you shut it?
He shut it down. He comes into the studio, and he come into the studio. I linked in Craig, and I
Send
tried
the
to get
link
Johnny in.
to his Facebook page, you fucking backward half-wit.
I will now, you dickhead.
Fuck you know. Household camera will fucking shit him.
Who's this? Chris Akabusi. I got Chris Akabusi in then. Who's Briggs?
Oh,
Here he is.
Him on then.
Briggsy!
Oi, oi.
Hey!
Yeah, mate.
How you doing, Ian?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Look, he's in the fucking TARDIS again.
I tell you what,
Happy place to live, mate.
He's in that
Ian.
40 grand time machine.
Ian, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry.
Ian, he should be fucking ashamed of himself, mate. A fucking shame. I wouldn't be able to sit there. I wouldn't be able to fold my arms. I'd have a fucking face mask on.
It was funny watching his face expressions when some of the comments that I put
Mate,
went on.
can you imagine the amount of stuff he was getting through, especially from fucking
Yeah.
Bully? And it ain't just us four.
But do you want me?
Fucking
Like,
hundreds and thousands.
hang on. Do you want me to tell you something? If Johnny Mercer come on, yeah, I don't think anybody'd attack him. They'd let him have his say. Because I give him respect for coming on here, actually.
He ain't got the fucking balls, mate.
Well, I'm just disappointed.
No, just ask some questions.
I know fucking women in their 20s have got bigger knackers than he's got.
Yeah, that interview was all scripted, mate.
Listen, Clive, what did I say to you?
Yeah, I'm just talking to somebody. Mark Harris.
What did
Let's
I
bring
say,
Mark.
Clive?
What's that?
What did I say about what this show would be like?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we knew the Q&A.
Days ago. I said, no one will get to say a word. It'll be a fucking thumbs up, fucking Johnny, fold your arms and fuck off show. And all he will do is chat, fucking waffle and shit.
Look,
and no one will be able to answer a straight question. And he won't give a straight answer. He won't lie down straight in fucking bed. I don't care what anyone says.
Ian, look what I got behind me, son.
And I saw it, mate. As soon as I went on, I saw that.
Got him on my shoulder, son. Let me tell you.
I don't know how he's got the bottle to even do a live stream.
Well, you know, and why? What was he trying to gain from that? Because he must have known the veterans community were going to come at him.
Listen, he's got quite a following in the veteran community. I can tell you that for now.
He has.
Yeah.
But some of them need to wake up.
He's got a following big enough to keep him in the position he's at. And that's all he wants.
Johnny, he keeps coming in and out, man. Coming in, man. Johnny, please, coming in. That's all we want to do is talk.
We won't cane you, Johnny. You can have your say. We'll ask you a few straight questions.
I will. Dave, I'm in control. So I'll just blank you all out. And Bully knows what I'll do.
Now, I fucking swear on my kids and my grandkids' lives, I won't say a word to him until he's finished fucking.
You know, and we've had Chris Akabusi private message us. I'd love to get him on. Alex Reed, I'd like to see Alex come in. I tell you what, because where we are at the moment, all right, we need change. We need to get people to go forward, and this has got to stop. We've got to work together. And I've just lost my screen. Where did that go? Hey, there it is. Look, hey. So, look, at the end of the day, Bully, was you at it again? Was you being a naughty boy? Bully?
I've got all. Listen, all his comments.
Bully's like, Bully, can you hear us? Bully, can you hear us?
Too much, mate. There's too much chatter.
How are you, son?
Well, good man. Now then, can we just all calm down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm coming
Now
to
that you see
mate.
Johnny West is trying to get in.
Yeah, but he can't,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
I can't get him in. So I'd love for him to come in.
Hang on a minute.
You know?
Hang on, mate. Hang
You
on.
could
Let
have
me
8
come on
people.
Facebook.
Listen,
Let me come on Facebook
you
because
could have
I've
8
got
people on this
feedback
stream.
and all that shit going on.
Yeah, go on then.
All right. Was it?
Jump up, jump back in. So,
it was-
Ian,
it was getting.
how's your week been?
Say that again.
How's your week been?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
We got a couple of people coming in and out, but they jump out as soon as you add them into the live stream. Don't know why. You know,
It was interesting, wasn't it?
what?
It was
He's probably putting
interesting.
a shirt and tie on.
Knew
So-
that was going to happen. Knew it was going to be the same old thing. What's been going on?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
So, you
never
know,
answering anything.
so where are you, Craig, at the moment? How's it going, bud?
Yeah, not so bad, mate. So
Still fighting?
absolutely, mate. You see my questions.
What's the latest one you've got going on at the moment?
What with the CMS?
Yeah,
I had Mac the other week there. You know,
right.
right. So Mac, as you know, we've had Mac on before. He's not in a good place with the CMS. You know, he's suicidal. His wife's suicidal because of CMS. And he had a phone call from, you know, he sent a complaint off.
Yeah,
And he included Arlene Sugden's residential address and Stedman Scott's residential address in the email.
yeah.
And they threatened him with the police. Got a phone call from the CMS saying that he's going to pay 800 and something a month, £806 a month, when he doesn't even. All these arrears that even proven. Once again, you know, I was saying, because he added me to the phone call, and this guy's he was like a drone, mate. He's going, right, you've got to pay this. I'm like, well, you've got to prove that this money's actually owed. And he's just like, you've got to pay. No, you prove this money's owed. Anyway, Mac is in a bad way because of the CMS. Demand 26k fictitious arrears. So
How's our AKA Stephen serving senior NCO?
I've just had, actually, he came onto there, and I told him to take screenshots. Again, he got ignored. I was trying to post the what do you call it? I was trying to post his screenshots, but you can't take any images on the Facebook feed. Shall I read them out to you? His messages.
Yeah, read it out, bud. This is right. Right. This is. Oh, don't you put that up. Get that down, will you? Right. This is. Remember the RAF guy who was serving, the senior NCO? This is the senior NCO who's serving in the British Army and contemplated taking his own life. He's been chased by Child Maintenance Services and he's in a bad place. So, Craig, just read out what he was saying.
Right. I am a serving member of the Royal Air Force who is currently struggling with the CMS via a detachment of earnings request. £900 from my salary leaves my account due. Hang on, £900 leaves my account due to my ex-Britain, the CAO, and CMS state I must pay her regardless. I am left with £200 per month, and my ex and CMS refused to switch to direct pay as I contested the fact that I must pay as she breached the my 50-50 shared care order. So basically, she's breached that because he doesn't have his kids because she's breached the order. He's got to pay more child
Can
support.
I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Clive?
Yeah.
Right, the 800 quid that he has to pay, the £900 that he has to pay, where does that £900 go?
Well,
about 200 quid is in collecting pay fees, isn't it?
Admin, 200 quid's in that. Actually, I'll tell you how much is in administration. £20 for every £100. So it's 180, then 4%. So there's about £212, £206 goes to the circle. Goes to the company. Circle.
Okay, so Serco get 200 and odd, yeah?
Yeah.
So that leaves another 700 quid. Where's that go?
Well,
or 600 now.
Where does that go, Craig?
Well, obviously he's got his rent to pay and he's got fuel to put in his car.
No, but hang on.
No. The money that the fucking CSMA, it's a very easy fucking question.
No.
I want a breakdown of the £900. Where does it fucking go?
Well, some of it to the children, apparently.
To what children?
To his kids. He's got
What,
children.
his kids?
The kids have got bank accounts.
No, it goes to the parent.
No.
It goes to the resident parent.
It goes.
So,
Go to the parent.
Yeah.
yeah, some of
Who
it.
doesn't want that money.
Well, she does want the money, but she wants to use collect and pay because then he has to pay an extra £200 a month on top of his child maintenance.
So she's looking for £900.
She's
looking for £900 a month.
So she's financially abusing the guy. She knows that he's
Yeah.
going to be struggling because of the fees.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck about that. What she wants is she wants the 900.
No.
She wants right. He's happy to pay for his kids. He had a 50-50 shared care order. Okay, she is stopping him from seeing his kids. So then the CMS demanded more money from him. But then they're forcing him to go into collect and pay because he then has to pay an extra £200 on top of the child maintenance. So therefore, she is doing it out of malice. She's forcing him on to collect and pay out of malice because she knows she's going to make him struggle.
So David, it's like me and you are married. You got the kids, all right, and I've got the money. So straight away, David goes. I turn around to you and I say, right, all right, Dollis. I'm going to call you Dollis. All right, Dollis.
Just call me fucking Dave and stop fucking about.
I can't call you Dave, mate. I'm not fucking. I'll tell you what. Call me Claire then. All right. So I'll be the bitch. So I'm coming.
You've got the fucking kids.
Actually,
Come on, get on with it then.
Actually, I'm sorry to use that word. Actually, all right. Yeah. Anyway,
you're the mother with the kids.
So I'm the mother. So I turn around. I come to you and I say, I come to you. We got 2 kids, and I say to you, I want some child maintenance off him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. So you were on something like £2,500 in the bank. So I say to you, I want £700 off him.
Oh yeah. What's that for?
For the kids.
Oh yeah, it don't cost 700. How many kids we got? 10.
Yeah, but I've just looked on the CMS calculator.
No, we're not doing the CMS. It's between you and me, though.
No. But what you don't understand, Dave, is if you don't pay me, I'm going to go to CMS and they'll take it out of your wages anyway because you work for the government. But they'll
every fucking window you've got will get put through.
And they'll take.
Your 700 quid will go on fucking new glazing.
But David, they're going to take the extra £200 off you as well on collect and pay because it's an administration.
There'll be an extra bit of glazing goes in.
And you're not seeing your kids either, by the way.
That's all right. I'll see them when they're fucking 18, when they make their own minds up.
So that's what happens, Dave. So
but also what happens is sometimes you don't see kids because they've been poisoned against you by the mother.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Parent alienation.
You can't stop what comes out of people's mouths. But listen, trust me, people wise up. I've seen fucking loads of fucking blokes who haven't seen their kids until their kids are old enough to work things out for themselves.
Yeah. But the damage is done then.
The damage is done.
Trust me, the damage gets undone.
Yeah. But the damage.
And the resentment that comes is
David,
massive.
David, that's what about that. David, money. That's where you're wrong. Because the damage is done. Because when you're leaving somebody with £200 to live on, all right, a month.
Oh yeah, no, I see the damage is done that side. Yeah, of course. That's the thing you've got to undo, Clive.
And then they go and take their life.
The only way you're going to undo all this, is to go direct to people's gas, mate.
Yeah.
In fucking big numbers.
But that's what's going to happen, and that's why we're trying to get people behind us to understand.
And you need to live stream these wankers.
But David, here we go. Ian, fictitious arrears, Ian. They put on top of the account. This is another thing they do, David. So they might put on.
They do, Clive. I know they do.
Is Ian frozen?
He's frozen. Listen, you can talk about it until the fucking cows come home, literally. Yeah,
David.
You can say this bloke's getting this done to him, this one woman's getting that done to him, and they're taking this money and it's going here, and they're taking that money, it's going there. You can say that all fucking day long. Yeah. The only thing that ever fucking gets these people in a fucking corner is to fucking put them in one.
And that's what we're trying to do. But you can't because they're slithering out like snakes, Dave.
You've got to stop that. Fucking live. You seen what I do, Clive, to these fucking firms and
David,
the council. Fuck me, they were on the phone to me this morning at 9:30.
David, listen to me.
Yes, Clive. Yes, Claire.
Claire, I'm going to fucking clear you now. All right.
Go on, my son.
Right. The problem we've got.
Misconduct in office. Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Craig knows that. The ombudsman don't give a shit. Nobody cares.
Words on an old friend of mine who died, my pal Peter Scott. You know what he used to tell me about stuff like that?
Words on paper.
David's words on paper. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
That's fuck all, mate.
So anyway, what's going on in the world anyway, gentlemen? Johnny Mercer wouldn't come on. What a shame that is.
Of course he fucking won't. That's why you have to go to these people's fucking gaffs. Fuck,
I agree with that.
I've been saying that for 15 fucking years.
Yeah, absolutely.
David,
if you're not going to listen, then you take it to the home.
David, we agree with you on that. That's why we're doing what we're doing. Stop nodding your head.
Fucking green. You've got to fucking take positive action then, Clive. Or Claire, whatever you want to call yourself.
That's what we're doing, you dickhead. That's what we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks.
So how many houses have you done the last fucking month then?
I tell you what.
When's Operation G kicking off?
We're going to kick it off in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I spoke to Big Dean today.
2 or 3 weeks ago, though, Clive. It's all
yeah, but
I'm not having a go at you. I'm just telling you as it is, mate.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. Right, shut the fuck up. Right.
Go on.
I tried to get hold of Michael Gove today. I've been trying to get the reply. All right. That we were waiting for the reply. And what did I say to you? We get the reply. If we don't get the reply, then we start getting action. So I give them till today. They haven't done it. So we're going to next fucking level.
No, let's go then.
We are.
Plus we might go back.
We're not fucking. I'm going to fucking come down there and slap you in the
Get your shoes on. Don't get me trainers on. It's lovely out.
David.
You don't even need to back up in this one.
David, some of us are not in retirement and just wandering around shouting at people. Some of us got to work, for God's sake.
Well, listen, to get to places in life and to fucking get what you want in life sometimes, yeah, if you really, really want it, yeah, you have to make sacrifices, Clive. And those sacrifices can be fucking hard, mate. Trust me. I know, I've had my family, you know, with a tin of beans and a fucking loaf of bread. And those won't fucking help you. It's like a fucking squirrel, isn't it? My missus would go mental if you got in that bucket. She'd fucking be in the car going to rip the fucking... I nearly said it, but...
Relax.
So what do you reckon, Bully? I'm relaxed, mate. I'm always relaxed, you know me.
Anyway, as I was saying.
I don't get fucking unrelaxed, mate, until we're fucking face to face.
Hey. We haven't heard from Ian yet, man. How are you, Ian?
Ian's listening. Ian's a listener.
He looks like he's having a fucking heart attack there. Look at him.
He's frozen. His screen's frozen.
He's frozen, he has. Ian, give us a smile. Someone phone Ian. Get the ambulance.
He's
had a stroke.
Get an ambulance.
He's had a stroke.
Face, arms, feet.
What an ambulance. Actually, I better check.
999.
I better check to see if he's all right, actually. I'm getting fucking money.
What is it, Bully? Face, arms.
Face, arms.
Time.
Hang on, wait. I'm gonna phone him, actually. I'm worried about him.
Oh, he's knocked it off.
Why don't you find a cab from here? Find a cab from here. Just find a cab. Alan Bassett.
Ian, are you all right?
Yeah, I can't hear what you're saying, guys.
Hello, Alan.
That's all right. Your face is just frozen, so we thought you'd had a stroke, so we thought we'd better check on him.
I'll turn you down.
I think I've got
Go on, mate.
Bad link. I tell you what, mate, your face, it looks like you got a stroke, son.
So I'm gonna have to come off.
Yeah, that's all right, son. No problem. It's just we thought we better phone him straight away, but we got worried. Me and Bully did. Dave didn't care. Dave was just shouting at you. You know.
Yeah, no, I've got a really
It's
bad
on our
link.
YouTube channel.
I can't hear what he's saying. And, yeah, just
Click on
keeps
the link.
freezing up. So,
Let us know when Johnny Mercer gets in touch, bud.
Yeah, if you get a problem,
He won't get in touch. Anyway, he may do. You never know.
Pixel fly, mate. Pixel fly.
All right. Look after yourself, brother. I love you.
And you, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Look after yourselves.
Look after yourselves.
Who's that? Ian?
Ian Briggs. We had to check to make sure he...
Ian, hang on a minute. Ian, before you go... Oh, he's gone.
Ian had a stroke, mate.
I had somebody PM me. One of the Briggses PM me and said, Dave, can you get some money back for me, please?
Did you?
Yeah, I'll tell you who it is. Hang on.
Julia.
Who?
Julia.
I don't know if you... Oh, yeah, Julia.
Yeah.
Hi, David.
You met Julia?
Yeah, I did. It's his missus, isn't it?
I ate popcorn.
Yeah, it fucking looks like it. Hi, Dave. Ian said you had to go on the Q&A. All right.
Hang on. I'll be back now. Talk to Bully.
I never went on his feed. I wouldn't have gone on his feed if he'd have paid me. It's just me and you.
All right. You seen this? Have you seen this? The comment by Shane Craig. CSA have ruined me twice, lads. I mean, I'm still in contact.
I know. They've done him twice, made him skid.
Yeah. They done me, made me homeless.
But I think,
and I left the army because of the pricks.
I tell you, yeah, but you remember before when they could, when it first started all this fucking firm, they could do the, like you said, the detachment of earnings. Yeah, that's how they get you. Now he's dead now, bless his cotton socks. And I did pull him down the fucking stairs once, dragged him out of his pub. My brother-in-law, Paul, he had 2 kids with my sister. And all he did, every time they did attachment of earnings, he left the fucking job. He lost his booze and everything in the end. Not through that, through fucking too much of that. But when he was working for different firms, each time a detachment of earnings came in and his payroll said, oh, we've got a detachment of earnings for you to pay for your 2 kids. He had 3 other kids with another woman. Anyway, he didn't pay for anything. He just left the job. It was about time he did some graft. Look at him. I'll get my fucking auction hammer out in a minute and sell them all.
It smells beautiful.
Peter Thwaites as well, been through all this with the CMS. Bottom line is, the man has no... Bottom line, the man has no fights and has no rights and has no rights. He's put fights. And that's exactly where it is.
Of course it is. But like I said, you can talk, you can have these comments and talk about them and discuss them, all well and good. And you can phone these people up in their little ivory fucking offices. Fatima wants to come on. No, she doesn't. No?
No, she doesn't want to join us.
Does Shane Craig want to come in? Get Shane in.
And 4, yeah, 4, 4 8.
All right.
It's right.
Jake, come in.
Next door.
And get Peter Thwaites in as well.
Who?
Peter Thwaites.
Get Shane Craig and Peter Thwaites in.
They can
talk about CMS.
Tell them to just add the link then. Everybody's got the link now. It's in the chat box.
Yeah, but they're chatting in here. Clive.
Even the court side with the women. And just have to, that's exactly it. He's right.
Peter Thwaites. Oh, look, Clive's got the comments up now. No, he hasn't.
Yeah. Come and join us, guys. Come and join us.
I know what he does. He's like a geezer who buys a new fucking bit of kit. You know, new bit.
He wouldn't let me comment in Facebook.
Well, of course it won't. You're not in Facebook. Unless you're on a different device.
No, he just wouldn't let me in Facebook to comment.
Well, here you go.
Actually,
here you go.
Easiest way to do it.
I'll send you a comment, shall I? Clive.
It's all right. It's all right. I've done it. I've just put it in. Shane Craig, come and join us. It's all in my Facebook. Come and join us. The link's there.
Comment I just made. Clive, no.
No, I didn't see that.
Be lucky, Lloyd.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Lloydie, look after yourself, son.
Now, why up the tune?
Up the tune.
Up the tune. Right. So anyway, I just put the invite out there. Nobody wants to come on.
Born and bred in Worthing, support fucking Newcastle. He gets it from his dad. He's fucking Belgium. Yeah, that works. Fuck it. That's even worse.
Bully.
You need to have a word with yourselves.
Are you sending me dirty? Are you sending me dirty videos again on WhatsApp?
No, why?
You got to stop it, son.
I'm the guy brushing his teeth with shit.
You got to stop it, son. You know.
Dear.
So where's Shane? I thought he was coming on.
Come on, Shane.
Come on, Shane. Come on, Greg.
I don't know how he does it.
He just joins the link on my Facebook page.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Pete.
Pete, Alex is on the phone. Pete's in the room.
You're all right, Dave. Where you going?
I'm good, mate. And you, Pete?
Yeah, all good. Don't get me fucking started on that fucking CSA shit, cunts. Oh, mate.
The scum of the earth, aren't they?
I've got no words for them. Fucking no words.
There's no word in the dictionary to describe how disgusting these people are.
Yeah.
Nothing. They're just fucking beyond disgusting.
My mum used to work for the CSA. And when they started hammering me, she fucking left her job. She went, nah, it's all wrong. I'm off. And she jacked her job.
Wow. What business unit was it?
Say again?
What business unit was she at?
Oh, she was just on the phone lines dealing with people, and then she moved up into a supervisory role in there. But that was quite early on in the early days of it, you know, when it was bent and corrupt more than it is now.
Oh, you're joking? It's even worse now, mate. It's even worse now. Some nasty stuff.
I'm still paying now. For one child, nearly 400 notes a month. No arrears. I'm on no arrears with them, and I'm paying 376 quid a month.
Fucking hell, are you a footballer or something?
Yeah, I fucking wish, mate. I'll tell you why they think, because my ex-missus keeps telling them I'm a lieutenant colonel in the army. Fucking hell, mate. A lieutenant colonel, I'm a fucking ball screw still.
You still serving?
Yeah, I'm MPGS now. I'm 51. I've got another 9 years to do.
Hey!
If you know any of the guys in the unit,
22.
Say again.
If you know, oh fucking hell, Swifty! God's sake, you ever shut up?
Go on, say it again, Clive.
Thank you. Right.
Well, if you've got any 22, please.
I'm well over my 22. I'm well over my 22 now. I'm nearly 32.
Go on, Craig. Get in there.
Go on, Craig.
Thank you, Swifty. Thank you very much. Now then, if you know any of the guys who
how much wine have you had tonight?
None. Actually, you see what that is? There's water. But it's got the the cold brew. Cold brew?
Yeah, go on, Craig. Ask the question.
Okay, so if you know any of the guys who are struggling with the CMS who are still serving, you get them to come forward because it is a big issue.
Oh, it's massive. I mean, one of my mates, he actually finished paying for his boy last year. He paid for the whole fucking first 19 years of his lad's life. And when the CSA stopped the payments and said you no longer have to pay, his ex-missus was still trying to take him to court to say, no, he's still got to
pay. The corruption is just beyond. And the thing is, Johnny Mercer, as you know, attacking him tonight with that, he's just ignoring it. And it's forcing guys to suicide.
Yeah,
It's causing mental health issues. And the the parliamentarians are just not interested. They've got the fingers in the pie, mate. They've got the stocks and shares in Serco. And this is why, if the public knew what was going on, the fact that the Serco is running the CMS and all these MPs have got stocks and shares in Serco, there'd be a bloody be an uproar about it.
At the end of the day,
I've been to court more times than fucking the Cray fucking brothers were in court. I've been to court more times. I've been to court more times with my ex to try and get all this CSA, and I've never ever come out of there with a positive result. It's always, no, you've got to pay. You've got to pay. But I can't afford to pay.
With the system, aren't you? You're up against it, mate.
I've been there. I mean, at one time, I was left with about fucking 40 quid a month to pay bills, live. I couldn't even fucking tax and insure me motor. I was barely being able, honestly, and I was just having to shell out dough to her. And I took her to court and I said, I cannot afford to pay what you want me to pay. This is what I'm left with. There's my wage slip. There's the breakdown of everything I have to pay. Well, I can't pay it. You're putting me in debt. And they just turned around and they said, yeah, the CSA are going to have to review your payments. They came back with their review. They wanted me to pay more than what I was already paying.
It's just a joke.
Yeah, it is a joke. I mean, I'm remarried now. I'm remarried. I've got a kiddie with my new missus now. And yet I'm still having to shell out for her.
How old's the child now? The first one?
The two that I'm paying my ex for, one of them's 12 and the other one will be 20 in September. That's when I stop paying for her.
Right.
But I've been arguing with them for the last 2 years. Hold on, she's 18, she's 19. Why am I still? She's still in education. She does about fucking 10 hours a week.
Yeah. If they're still, as long as they're down for education, you'll fuck. And she's probably, her mum's probably said to her, "You're going to education. We need that money."
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what she's done, Dave. She has kept her in education because she knows that you can still pay her benefits and get dough off of me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So wrong, mate. So wrong.
How do you listen, Craig? I've got somebody who's on our feed, and he wants to know how he clicks to come in.
I don't know. Hang on. Is he?
He clicks on. He just clicks on the StreamYard.
Can you see Alan Bassett?
Hey?
Whose
page is he on? Mine or yours?
He's on this. He's on this StreamYard thing. He went through YouTube. You went through YouTube, Alan. Yeah, Messenger, I know that, but you're watching the stream, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on the Clive and everything.
Let me have a look if I can get it on Dave Swift.
Alan Bassett is. He's on the YouTube stream where you put the link on the YouTube stream. He can watch what we're doing. He can see what we're doing here, the four of us, but there's nowhere, and he can see all the comments.
He just presses on the link, and it should take him in.
Evidently, you just click on the link, and it should.
That's it. I got Pete coming in. Pete, what are you doing, son? You did twice.
Oh no! I pressed the button. I went out and come back in.
Listen, mate, I don't know. It's like working with a fucking clown, honestly.
What do you mean? Pete's just got in, yeah?
Alan Bassett, can you not see him?
I just went to your profile, Clive, and clicked the link.
And write a comment on the link, and I'll see if I see it, yeah?
I can't see it.
Right. Write a comment on the link, please. Just say, Clive, you're a fucking numpty or something. He gets that one.
No need for that, Dave. Alan Bassett. Let me see if I can find him.
Yeah. We're not talking all sorts.
Alan Bassett.
Alan Bassett. You're looking for him in person.
25 mutual friends.
Pete.
I'll add him as a friend. I'll add him as a friend.
Yeah, write on a piece of paper and hold it up. Someone just said, yeah, that's a fucking good one, Alan.
Pete,
Bob Woodcock. Oh, Bob Woodcock's in the house.
if you can get other guys to come forward about their experiences, serving guys, get them to come forward because we need to expose this. Ben Wallace is just not interested in this shit. He's had loads of complaints about how guys in the armed forces are struggling this year through the CMS.
Craig, none of them are interested. None of them are interested.
No, you know why they're not interested? You know why they're not interested, didn't you?
Go on.
You haven't got at them, mate. Listen, you can fucking phone me up every fucking day, mate. Every day, and whinge and whine down a phone, mate. And at the end of it, I go, yeah, thank you very much. Bye. Next. Yeah, hello,
David,
mate. Yeah.
David.
Yeah, thank you very
David.
much. Yeah, bye.
David.
Next.
David, do me a favour. Go and sit outside Peter Bottomley's house tomorrow for us, please.
Where is it? Where's his fucking gaff? Oh, here, in Worthing?
Yeah.
I'll go down his gaff, mate. I'll get his address. The geezer's a wanker. I've told him in the fucking high street, mate. I've caught him up the top of the fucking high street. I've gone, so Peter, I want a word of you, mate. Want to talk about how much money you're fucking getting in your back pocket. And he goes double lively, mate, straight down Montague Street, gone. Geezer's a fucking wanker, mate. All of them. I ain't fucking worried about none of them, mate. I'll go around anyone's gaff you like. I'll live stream them anytime you want, mate, on my own.
Oh, Stedman Scott. Baron Stedman Scott.
I'll go around anyone's You need numbers, mate. You need numbers. You don't need a lot either. A couple of 100 people outside someone's house, mate, is a lot of people. Trust me.
Yeah. Baron Stedman Scott.
I'll go around anyone's numbers, mate. You need numbers. You don't need a... What's happening? Someone's...
Hey, Trevor!
Trevor McDonald.
Yeah, somebody pissing about, that is.
Oh, we'll just fucking block it off there.
All right, mate.
Who's that? Trevor McDonald. His white son.
How are you, son?
How you doing,
Good.
Trev? What's going on, mate?
Gonna cook.
You what?
Oh, you're going to cook? What, we're doing a fucking cookery show now?
Are we going to do cooking?
Yes. Cooking with Trevor McDonald.
How's your dad? How's Mr. McDonald?
Ronald's fine.
How's his fucking farm going?
Enough sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
Right,
keep growing it, brother. Keep growing it.
Clive, I've got a dash, mate.
Where are you going?
See you later. See you later. Be lucky, mate.
Where are you going?
Oh, hang on.
Bully?
Hang on. We've got something for the Geordie here. Hang on.
Geordie, come on. You can't go yet. Lady, show me what you got, but...
Hang on. There we go.
Can you see it?
Can you see what it is yet?
Is that gas going?
Alan Shearer, you fucking Paul
That's gas going, man.
Ah, right. I hate to disappoint you, but I don't follow football. I hate football.
Do you want me to chuck him off? Lloyd, do you want me to chuck him off?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Ciao.
Get rid of him.
Nice one, supporting the tune. Nice one.
Up the tune.
Up the tune. Bully.
Yo.
No shitting in the shower tonight, son, all right?
That's right, squeezing it down the plug out me too, eh?
Yeah, stop him, mate. The plumber keeps panicking.
Well, mate.
The plumber's pissed off, mate. The plumber's pissed off.
Wait till I get your pillowcase, mate.
Hey! Craig.
Guys. Ciao.
Ciao, bud. Ciao, Bella.
All the best, guys.
Ta-ra.
Ciao.
We're going to kick you from the studio. What's that? Swifty's got his kit. Lady.
Hello.
Didn't he offer you any steak when you was there?
No fillet steaks.
I tell you what, he's a tight ass bastard, isn't he? You got to give it to him.
Oh, he's Jewish.
Hello.
Alan, how are you, son?
Can you see me?
Yeah, of course we can see you. How are you, son?
All right, bro.
Right,
Sam, this is brilliant. Yeah.
See? What's that? We've got a picture of a fucking sunroof. Has Ian left his fucking camera in his car?
No, Lloydie, man.
Oh, it's Lloyd.
All right, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, Alan. What's going on, mate? What do you want to say?
Well, I'm banned off of Facebook for
Hey.
7 days for putting a picture of
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Robinson on.
Oh,
You will get banned for that, yeah.
you will get back for that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But anyway,
things like calling Zuckerberg a cunt and that sort of stuff. Well, just a cunt word to get you banned, mate. You don't have to put a picture on.
Well, to be honest, lads, right? I've had enough myself, like, just like rest on, you know what? I mean, government are taking piss, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're basically taking piss out of us. And if nobody can see that, God, I just
well,
don't
they
know.
can.
Yeah.
Everyone can see it. We're not fucking blind, are we?
But nobody's interested. Nobody's interested. Alan, nobody's interested.
They're interested enough to come on in and fucking whinge and whine.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the people that got vaccinated. They can't even go on holiday, and even though they've had 2 vaccinations, and they can't even go abroad.
PCR test.
Yeah,
you go wherever you want. Just need to isolate when you're back.
Exactly.
It's mad, isn't it? You know what's happening.
You run the risk of paying the extra £1,700 holiday tax when you come back and have to have 10 days in a fucking travel lodge for £1,700. Sandwiches included.
And they're like being in prison, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They love it.
Do you know what I mean?
Listen,
I
watched
it all on here.
I can tell you now.
I can see what's going on Facebook, but I can't add or comment.
Tomorrow morning could stick on TV. Listen, there's shower units, being put in every high street. You need to walk through them. It's going to wash you over with a certain substance that will stop you getting COVID. Like they did with the Jews. Remember when they told them, you just go into a shower, you'll be all right. You're just having a wash.
Yeah,
there
that's
will
what
be
they did
queues
to
for
Jews,
it in
mate.
high street. People would queue for it. Trust me. He could say you've got to all jump off beat your fucking head tomorrow. You could live stream it.
It's no joke what they're doing, mate.
Unfortunately, some people through their whole lives, need tucking in bed at night, holding their hand through the day, and told, "Don't worry, everything will be all right. Just do what I say, and everything will be all right." And they just follow it. They follow the rhetoric.
Now you see all that about going into an hotel. I came back from Uganda in February.
Yeah.
And when I got back, they weren't going to let me in because on that Poxy passenger locator form, I hadn't ticked the box to say that I'd do the 2 COVID tests when I got back on day 2 and day 1. They wanted like 250 notes, and I went, I ain't doing it. I'm going into isolation for 10 days. Now you want me to pay another 250 sheets to take a couple of hours, and I'm doing it. And they said, well, you're liable for arrest. And I went, well, best you fucking arrest me then, because I ain't doing them. You know what they done at Heathrow? Go home and isolate. And no one ever fucking phoned me. No one chased me up. I just dug my heels in, said I weren't going to do the COVID test. I got left alone.
Yeah. Well, what it is you see so many people would do it, and that's all they're interested in, as long as they get a few quid. But it's
230, 250 quid though, Dave, isn't it? Which people probably can't afford.
Family of 4, it's £1,000, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I had to pay 130 quid fit to fly COVID test before I flew out there.
Yeah. Well, what you do,
and then I had to pay for another fit to fly before I came home. And within 24 hours of me having the test before I came home, they then wanted another 250 notes off me to do 2 more tests. Let me ask you a question then, Craig. Let me ask you a question. See if you've worked this out. You do a fit to fly, and they get the results for that and allow you to fly, don't they? Yeah.
Because it's negative, so you've had a negative test, go there. You then paid for a fit to return.
Yeah.
That's negative, and you fly back again,
Yeah.
How many people have had a positive and have been told, sorry, you can't go or you can't come back?
What about my old man? What about the old man?
No, Clive. How many people have had the fit to fly out and the fit to fly back either way and had a negative and said, sorry, you can't go or you can't come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone who goes has passed.
Yeah.
Everyone who comes back has passed.
It's passed.
No one's failed.
Yeah. You know.
How does that work then?
It's just.
Well, I mean,
that's a fucking mathematic impossibility. If what they're saying is true.
But this is where people are making fucking money, and again, we're getting robbed there.
It's a holiday tax.
Pete.
I paid 150 quid for me fit to fly to leave the country, but to have my fit to fly to come back, it cost me 40 quid.
Pete, listen to this. My old man's online now. My old man went to Serbia 3 weeks ago. He paid 90 quid to get a test to go out of the country. He went to Serbia. He was there for 4 or 5 days on business in the oil industry. He flew back. He paid another 80 euros, 90 euros to fly back. When he got back in the UK, he had to buy 2 PCR tests, 150 quid for the 2. The second day he was supposed to test, he got told, you can't test on weekends. So your man went, okay. So he phoned me up and he said, can you book me in to an NHS test centre? I said, yeah, no problem. So I booked him in. I booked him into a test centre and he went for an NHS test. So he left the house, went and got an NHS test. He come back, went in the house, and they phoned him up. And they said to him, you've left the house. He said, yeah, to get a test. You shouldn't have got an NHS test. He said, why not? You shouldn't have left the house. You're not allowed to leave the house. And he said, okay. He said, but I just got a test. No, you're not allowed the test. So you need to use our test tomorrow. Put it on your doorstep, get somebody to pick it up and post it. So he done that. That was his first test. He phoned me up. He said, Clive, I've just had my first test. I just had a bollocking. I said, okay, Dad, don't worry. I said, when you get your second test, I'll book you into NHS again through our system. We'll book you in. We'll get you tested again. This is only 2 minutes away from his house. So, mate, he went to get another NHS test without telling him. NHS test, the first one come back, negative. Anyway, he goes for his second test. I believe that was a weekend as well. He was falling on a weekend or just after a weekend. And they phones him up. And they say to him a day before the second test, we're phoning you up because, what was it? Something, your test is due, or they were just checking in on him. So he's asking questions about being exempt because he works in the oil industry. None of them knew what the left hand and the right hand would. He cancelled meetings for future work. And he had to go at them. Anyway, cut a long story short, what he done, he went and got another test, all right, from NHS. His next test, he was negative again. And the second time, they phoned him and they tried to get him to test again. He actually said to him, I haven't had a test back. I haven't had the results back from the first test. They actually lost his test. All right.
Yeah. That's surprising.
He still hasn't got his results back from his first test. He's had 2 negatives from the NHS, and he's had another negative now because he had the final test back, but he had it back 14 days later. Not 8 days, 14 days.
Yeah.
And he was negative. And I think he was about 400 quid out of pocket by the time he went through it all. But he had a bollocking on the second one. When they found out he went to the NHS, they gave him a bollocking. And he turned around and she said to him, you can test on a weekend. What was it? There's an emergency post box you can put it to. And he said, okay, where's that? She said, oh, it's 5 miles away from your house. He said, but my wife's not here. He said, it's only me in the house. What do I do? And she said, well, you've got 30 minutes to go and post it. Get in your car and go up there and post it. He weren't allowed to leave the house. So he got in his car. He went up there, he posted it. He come back. She said, I'll phone you back in 30 minutes. She phoned him back. She said to him, right, she said, I'm going to show you how to get your test results. So she talked him through it. And he said, excuse me, can I ask you a question? She said, yeah. He said, you told me I couldn't leave the house, but you told me I could go 5 miles away in my car. She said, yeah, that was to get your test posted. He said, yeah, but I went to the NHS. He said, you know when you get COVID symptoms, where do you go and get tested? She said, oh, NHS test centre. He said, you don't get out of the car, do you? She went, no. He goes, what's the risk of me spreading it to anybody else? She said, oh, it's no risk, is it? He said, yeah, but you just told me to leave the house, travel 5 miles away, post it into a post box. I could come into contact with people. But when I go to the test centre and I do a test, which costs me nothing, which is the same test, you tell me it's not good. And I can't do that. Work that out. Why? It's a money spinner. Your man's trying.
People have become millionaires since this COVID started.
Oh!
Little companies that do COVID testing and they send it off to 150 quid a pop, 90 quid a pop. Someone's making some serious dough out of that, aren't they?
Oh, massively.
There's no one worked that out. It's about the money. That's all it's about. This when people, I mean, I know they call it a scamdemic, yeah, and it's not, right? It's just a scam. What they've done is they found that this virus, yeah, COVID-19, which there is a virus out there. Right?
Yeah.
Don't fucking have any bones about that. There's a nasty virus out there, and if you get it, you'll be fucking ill. You won't want it. Yeah, but if you use a bit of fucking common sense, yeah, and you were fucking hygienic from day one, you wouldn't have picked it up anyway. The reason why all these big crowds haven't picked it up, all the big BLM crowds, all these huge crowds that have been in London, there should have been an explosion at some point, yeah. But most of those people who go there are fairly hygienic. You understand me? What they've done, what the government's done, is they've harnessed everything. They now control the lot. They control when you go out, who you mix with, what you earn, where you spend it, and everything. That's what they've done. That's all they've done. These people, trust me, are very, very clever fucking people when it comes to earning a few quid. They never miss a trick.
David, we got the mad professor in 69. Mad professor's in 69.
Go on, let him have a word then. I'll cook my steak.
David, wait, don't go anywhere. It's the old man, mate. It's the old man. My old man. It's my old man.
Hello, Pete. How you doing, sir?
Wait. Okay. Yeah. But everything you said, Clive, was right. You know, mental. It's all about bloody control. And as David's saying about money, we'll all be on credit cards only shortly.
Yeah.
You'll be on what? Sorry?
Credit cards. It'll all be cards.
No, it won't. No, it won't. That won't happen. Cash will go. Of course it will. Cash should have gone years ago.
Yeah. Cash will be gone.
Listen, a £5 note, yeah, is not worth the paper it's fucking written on. Literally. A £10 note isn't, and a £20 note, and a £50 note fucking certainly ain't.
Peter, tell him what's next. Tell him what's next, Peter. Tell him what's next. What you got in your what I sent you?
Yeah, cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is the way to go.
Cryptocurrency all the way. Let me tell you, all the way to the bank. Yeah. Hey, there he goes.
A bunch of shit.
How are you, Spence?
Not too bad.
What do you think? What do you think of Johnny Mercer, the MP?
Johnny Thumbs Up wanker.
Yeah, that's him, Johnny Thumbs Up.
Thumbs up. He holds his arms.
He ought to be travelling with Biden.
Yeah, he's been under Biden's table, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about next, gents? What's on the agenda next? What's going on in the world next?
Well, we got to do Operation fucking G, Clive.
We've got to do we're going to do that. Let's make the date.
Where's he going now?
Lady!
I didn't know
Lady!
the kettle's boiling.
Lady! Have you taught, why
Hello.
didn't you teach him how, why didn't you teach him how to cook, mate? His fire alarms are going off left, right and centre.
Man, I've got smoke everywhere myself. I'm trying to make a chow mein.
Get a little Filipino in.
Got very sensitive alarms. Very sensitive. Especially when you do
Oh,
it
David.
straight.
David, you need
I
to
thought
learn
you
to
whistle
cook.
on a kettle, Dave.
Go on.
He didn't hear you then?
I thought it was a whistle on a kettle, not the alarm.
No, it's a steak, mate. It's telling me the steak's ready.
Is that steak bake, is it? Okay.
So,
No,
right.
A sirloin steak. No,
So,
piece of a cow.
gentlemen, we've been on for 2.5 hours nearly.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah.
look, let's do this. Let's do this again. All right.
Friday.
Friday, if you want to join us on Friday. Lady, you join us on Friday?
Yeah, I can do.
Good man.
You're
Good man.
supposed to be fucking down here on Friday. You fucking
Oh,
back
here we
up.
go.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
we go.
I'll sort out the tech on Friday.
All right, I'll come down there on Friday. God's sake, man.
You can sit out in your fucking room and do it out there. And fuck it up.
Hang on, Dave. Oh, Dave, that's what you remind me of. Oh!
Good night.
Fucking best part of you, John, isn't it?
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Laters.
Laters, come back, Pete, again. Alan, come back again, boy.
All right, bro.
Lady, Friday, definitely.
See you Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, definitely. I'm going to wait for
It's
Swifty
Friday
to come
night.
back. So, everybody who's been on tonight, thank you very much. And, for those of you who are still here, all right, through this crazy time, thank you very much. And, we've had an interesting evening in tonight. We've got Johnny Mercer, who not worth a wank, all right, if it must be known. There he is, look, with his steak. That's all he eats. He doesn't eat anything else. So
I'm a meat eater, mate. I'm designed to eat it. You know what I mean?
you are designed to eat it. So Swifty, we're gonna pop off now, Swift.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love you all.
And I love you all as well, Alan.
And those who don't love me, I still love
mate,
you.
can you still hear me?
All of that.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I've noticed you're quiet even though I've got you on full blast.
Right.
So, I don't know if it's all to do with my settings. I don't know.
No.
But,
so before we go, how's it going, Alan?
yeah, okay, mate. You know, I'm going through all this time. I mean, how we're all going through, and I understand how you are, especially, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand how you are, especially because I'm for veterans and everybody, you know what I mean? As you know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I can understand everybody's feelings, you know what I mean? And I look at you as my brothers and sisters. I know it sounds daft, but that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Because when I talk to my family and that, they're all like getting vaccinated, this, vaccinated that. I says, look, I'm not getting vaccinated, you know, because I really, honestly, I like a man on my own. I says, look, I'm not. And that's it. And I'll stand my ground to the death. I am not getting vaccinated. It's as simple as that. I says, if they come to my door, knocking on my door, they've got a war on their hands. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? But that's me. But,
well, you see,
definitely. You know,
I was talking to somebody the other about. I'm not going to mention their name because that wouldn't be fair. Somebody's got to have a vaccination. I think it's the 27th or 29th of this month.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do. And they're a lot younger than me. And they're too young to remember what happened when the women had that vaccination that caused thalidomide.
Not going to sound unreason, boys.
And I'm of an age that I do recall and remember all those kids that were born deformed.
Do you mind me saying you're not getting vaccinated, are you?
Sorry?
You're not getting vaccinated, are you?
No.
No.
You're against it, same as me.
No, definitely.
I'm not against it.
Oh, go on.
just
If you want
not
to
getting it
listen,
done.
I don't give a fuck what you put in your body. It doesn't affect me personally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know.
But I
You
can't
want to go
believe
and
how
jack
many
up on
family
heroin?
and friends
You
have
want to go and
took it.
jack up on heroin? Crack on, mate. I wouldn't advise it.
No,
It is what it
I
is, look.
told them not to, but
It is what it is. I wouldn't advise you to put anything in your body that you don't know what it is.
exactly. You're
That would
too
be my
right.
advice.
That's
Whether you
100%
take
on
that
that.
advice is entirely up to you,
Yeah.
innit? You know what I mean?
You see, I haven't got a problem with any other vaccine whatsoever. What they come out with,
No, 'cause
like
you understand it, and it's
I
got a history.
understand it, but this one, I'm sorry, I can't buy it.
Well, you can't. They're giving.
Do you know what I mean? You've got a lot. You've got half of people on one side saying it's fine, there's nothing wrong. Then you've got on the other side, and these are all clever,
Listen, mate,
intelligent people.
all I can tell you, right? You might know. I know a few people have taken it. Yeah, a few people I know. Yeah, and they're not fucking. They're not even in there. I'm talking about maybe 20, 30 people I could probably name, and they're family members. You know what I mean? But having said that, if it was going, the program was going as well as they are saying it is, purportedly, yeah, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. It's a fucking advertising campaign they're doing. That's all they're doing.
Yeah.
And like any advertising, some people will fucking suck it up and some people won't.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't lose any sleep over it, Alan, personally.
Alan, you just got to let it go, son. You stop holding on to it. There's
what
it is.
Mileage in it. There's no
It's
mileage in holding on to
Alan,
it.
what you need to be... Alan,
that's what I find hard. You know what I mean? Because I'm
Alan,
so, as you know.
Alan, you got to let it go. And what you got to start thinking about, but is instead of that flag you got in beside you, all right, what you need to start thinking about, all right, is what's going on in the world now. And, you know, look at that today, bud. Look at that today, bud. What else can you say?
Wales 2-0. Well done, Wales.
Wales 2-0.
Beat Turkey.
Oh,
no, it's only
well
Turkey.
done, mate.
And then we'll have a bit of the Welsh national anthem just to get you all going.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have beat them in a camel race, though, would you?
Yeah.
La da da da. You know. So when you got that red and white flag above it,
quite as good as Land of Hope and Glory, though, is it, Clive? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but gents, a win's a win for us. We don't go into the game expecting to get a win. After that national anthem there, Dave.
I like to see. Listen, I would like to see Wales, Scotland, and England in the last three.
Yeah,
Dave.
Be nice.
That'd be fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
Dave.
Absolutely fantastic.
How you can't support one of your country's nations? You know what I mean? I like all of them: England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. You know what I mean?
Gents, I thought I had to bring that up to show you because
well done.
They done well today. You know.
Fucking hot as well, isn't it?
What?
It's very hot to play.
Well, it's going to be hotter in the World Cup.
It's hot in London, isn't it? Very hot in London.
It'll be hotter. It'll be hotter in the World Cup in Qatar.
It's been about 28 down here, down north.
I tell you.
28.
Yeah, 28's fucking nice. I love it. I love this weather. I like it. The only thing I don't like is the night. But my mum's got a brilliant idea, Clive.
What's that?
You know everyone uses quilts now, don't they?
Yeah.
And when it's fucking boiling off at night, you end up slinging a quilt off. You've got nothing on you. It's not very comfortable.
Yeah.
My mum uses a sheet still and puts the quilt on top.
Yeah.
And when she's hot, she slings the quilt off, but she's still got the sheet over her.
Yeah. That's a brilliant idea.
All my family do that. Only I don't.
Yeah. No, I like the quilt on, actually. I got a cooling quilt. My quilt is quite cool.
Yeah, most people can't sleep without something covering them. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, gents, I'm going to let you into a little secret. All right?
No, don't go on about the fucking silk sheets and all that kind.
No. But what happened? All right. What happened? I was in Dubai, And you have brunches in Dubai, so you go out on a Friday, you get absolutely hammered, and if you're lucky, you pick a bird up. So I picked up this bird, all right, and I remember taking up. She was quite nice. I'm not going to mention her name on you.
All right. Like that? Did you say you've got lovely eyes, darling?
No. All right. She was from East London. Family's quite well.
Ah, right. You can't beat a London bird, mate.
So anyway, we goes back. We wakes up in the morning, and she says to me, "Do you want to be my FB friend?" And I went, "What? What the fuck's that?" And she said, "Do you want to be my fuck buddy?" I went, "What's one of them?" So I had to go and make a phone call to one of my mates, and I said, "She just asked me if I want to be a fuck buddy." My mate went to me, say yeah. I went, "What does it mean?" He said, "When she wants sex, you got to be there for her, and when you want sex, she's got to be there for you." I went, "Right, ground rules. Let's get them in." Anyway, I went back in, climbed into bed, and I went, "Yeah, I'm up for that," And she went, "Yeah, but there's one thing." She said, "Before I can be your fuck buddy, there's one thing you've got to do." I said, "What's that?" She said, "You got to change the quilt, and you got to change the quilt cover and the sheets." I said, "Why?" She said, "Clive, these polyester fucking these quilt covers. I still like the army. It was still like being in the army, you know what I mean?" So I got this quilt cover, just old cheap quilt cover, sheets, and she said, "I only date somebody with duck feather quilts and pillows." Pillows. Mate. And then she said, "You've got to have Egyptian cotton sheets as well, and Egyptian cotton."
Yeah, definitely.
Mate,
I've got Egyptian cotton on mine.
Mate, I went out in Dubai, bought 4 pillows, bought the whole lot, and it just come under $1,000 just to get my bastard Lego, man.
Yeah, you can't beat. Yeah, but you can't beat it.
But you can't beat it because when it's warm,
cotton lasts for fucking.
$1,000 for the whole lot.
Bloody hell.
But I tell you what, I've got them. I've got the same now because I went out and done the same, and you can't beat them. Duck feathers, Egyptian.
I'll give you a clue, yeah? I'll give you a clue. You want some cheap Egyptian cotton?
Yeah.
Called Wilco's.
Wilco's. We'll have to have a look at that.
Wilco's. You can get a bed set for about 12 quid.
Bully had silk ones, mate. Bully was the one with the silk sheets.
No, I don't like. They're too slippery.
They are. I don't like them. Bully had silk sheets. And he used to have room inspections with silk sheets on his bed, and everybody used to look at him like to say, "The fuck."
Yeah. But
So definitely. So yeah, cotton, Egyptian cotton.
I love it. I love old Bully.
Bully's a cracker, mate. We need to go to Newcastle to see him.
He's the best.
I used to go drinking in Newcastle, Clive.
What?
I used to go drinking in Newcastle with mates.
Right.
He's one of the best persons I've met this year.
It's nice out there, mate.
Seagull's got
nice people.
I got the two of us talking at the same time. I got one trying to feed the seagull, and I got the other one. I tell you what, gents, Davey, that seagull. No wonder that seagull pressed as you. If you're feeding a steak,
you've got sirloin steak tonight.
Alan, if you were living outside as a bird and you were getting fed steak, you'd be fucking knocking on that window every night, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Look at him. Tomorrow morning he'll be moaning. That seagull's yet again. He wants fucking bacon off me again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look, they are your fish and chips, them seagulls.
He's got to fucking eat when I say, not when he says.
Yeah. Them seagulls, they are your fish and chips.
Oh, mate, no, his seagull eats anything.
Yeah.
My seagull eats all sorts. See the rind off the watermelon? He'll have that.
Oh, yeah. My dog loves the watermelon and all. My little Jack Russell. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Show you little Jack Russell.
Ribs, barbecued ribs. I got some barbecued ribs off of my butcher. I said, I want some nice big barbecued ribs. Plenty of meat on them, nice and long. Like sort of a foot and a bit. I said to Lisa, this was last year, I said, what's this? And I slung it out, the rib. Yeah. He picked it up like a fish, slung it in the air, grabbed hold of it, and just swallowed the whole thing.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Clive's frozen. Look at him, bless him.
Mine went chasing after mice other day.
After what?
Anything that moves, as Jack Russell goes for. Chasing
Of course they
flies.
do. They're built for it.
Right, gents.
Flies in house. She's going stealth mode. And chasing flies. It's unreal. Yeah.
Right, gents. It's time to go. I need to get my head down. I need to meditate.
Yeah. So we're on tomorrow then. Tomorrow, is it tomorrow night, lads? Or?
No, Friday.
Friday. We'll be on Friday. I'm down
sorry,
Swift.
I'm thinking. Oh God, I wish it was Friday tomorrow. Work tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm down Swifties on Friday. So
New Year's Eve, weekend Eve tomorrow.
New Year's Eve. What are you on about New Year's Eve, you dickhead?
Weekend Eve.
New Year's Eve. Tell you what, Dave. Sometimes you want to keep fucking eating that because sometimes you come out with some shit.
We'll be doing announcements next.
Mountsments. We haven't done a mountment. Oh, we got a mountment coming up, actually.
I know we have.
So what time we're on tomorrow then? Do you know?
We're not on tomorrow. What are you on about tomorrow?
Sorry, I keep thinking. Sorry, I'm miles on Friday. Right, Friday. What time you on?
We don't know yet. We may surprise
we'll make
people.
it up as we go along, Alan. We normally stick the link up about an hour or two before we're on.
And if
Somewhere
you're
between
lucky,
7 and 8, something like that.
if you're lucky, we may get it on at
7 and 8 at night. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah, we like to come on the same time as Emmerdale.
Yeah, we like to compete with Emmerdale.
Yeah, and Coronation Street.
Do you know, lads? I don't know about you lot. I never watch telly anymore. Except what I do is, in the morning, I like to watch Channel 3 because they're all lies what they keep saying.
Yeah. Mate, don't watch that.
I'm not going into detail.
Hey, Alan, don't go into that. Go to RT News or GP News. That's it.
GP.
Oh. I know RT.
GB
Yeah,
News,
RT's good. Yeah.
Or
Al
Jazeera's good. Al Jazeera's good.
GB News is the place to be. And they got a Facebook page, they got an Instagram page, they got a YouTube channel. GB News, mate.
I'll tell you what I did like. I don't know if you saw it. On TV, they were chasing that media man, weren't they? To do it BBC, and they chased him right into, and it went running back to 10 Downing Street. Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen that. That was filmed.
I thought that was fantastic. Good on them. You know what I mean? And
but they're doing well.
Mrs. fell out with me over it. She says, "Oh, I says, yeah, but you don't know what's going off, do you? Really? You know what I mean? I know what's going. You know what I mean?
But do you know what's going off, Alan?
I mean?
But do you know what's going off? Nobody knows what's going off.
No, I mean to what they're dishing out all the bullshit to us on V. That's what I'm saying.
What's that, Dave? David, what's that? David, what's that? Oh, new chair,
mate. That's getting used tomorrow morning outside for when the council turns up. I'll be sat there waiting for him.
Is that going to be for the car park?
Yep.
Are you going to let them off lightly?
No, they're getting live streamed, mate.
I tell you what, I can't wait, mate.
I'll be out there in the morning.
Davey, do me a favour.
They won't be early. The council won't come down early.
Davey, do me a favour. Just behave. Just behave.
I will. Of course I will. Just live stream it, mate. You see it on live stream, wouldn't you?
That's okay.
Did I misbehave last time on live stream with the police and all that? I did misbehave, did I?
Say again?
I didn't misbehave outside Nationwide.
No, you didn't, which was fair enough, but you still got locked away.
But that's what happens. That's what I said to you. Sometimes in life, to get your point over, you have to make sacrifices.
We've got to make sacrifices. Don't worry.
And if you're gonna start something, there's no point starting it if you ain't gonna fucking finish it.
No, we're gonna, mate. We've got to.
Well said, mate. I'll say another thing. No surrender.
Persistence and
never surrender.
Never ever surrender.
Never surrender.
No.
Oh, hey, hang on. Stop. I've been on the phone today to Big Dino.
Oh yeah.
Dean Cumberbatch. He's very good actually. He sends his regards to everybody. And he's seen a lot of the stuff on their comments. All right, Walter Mitty groups are still having a go out there. They're still trying to attack him. All right, yeah, no. Now they're saying he was the one who started this new group who went after him. There's something about the truth. Something about the truth.
Fuck off.
So you know they've now gone for that. So, but he's good, mate.
What if he fucking did?
Exactly, Dave. He's good.
What if he did? Big Freddy fucking knickers.
David, he's good, and he sends his regards. He sends his regards to everybody, and he says it won't be long. All right, so we've got to go down and see somebody next week. So I'm going to be spending some time with him. All right, yeah. With you dickhead. Somebody's just posted. Tell him to get well soon. Someone said he's not well. Look, he weren't well, but he's getting better. He's on the mend. And he sends his love to everybody. He says thank you to everybody. You know, we still got veterans trying to rip the shit out of him, but Dean sends his best to everybody. All right.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah.
How's Dean?
He's good. He's good.
Oh, bless him. I met him, Dean. I met him in Nottingham.
He's getting better.
Yeah. Is he okay? Because I got worried about him.
No, he's getting better. He has been bad. Me and David know how bad he's been because we've been in touch with him.
Very fucking bad. Very.
He's a fantastic bloke, is Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he is.
You know, but we've sat down. I had a chat with him today for about half an hour, and he's good. We had a good laugh.
He's come off Facebook, I've noticed. Is that true? And
yeah, he's been on here and there.
Oh.
He hasn't done a video yet. He's not ready for that.
No.
But we'll get him on. Look, we'll get him on. But he's getting ready. He's getting better. So, look, everybody, you know, the man with the big heart is still about. So that's the main thing. I don't know where he's gone. Davey's just disappeared.
Oh.
Matty's Matty's there. So, look, I don't know what's going on. Al, I'm going to let's give Swifty a little bit of time, find out what's going on with the Swifty. If he doesn't come in, then I'm gonna end it. Love everybody. Fuck haters, fuck the haters. Jealousy everywhere. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he is. Look, Loquacious One's back in. So, yeah, we have haters. We have them everywhere. So, and you got to have haters. You got to have haters. We love haters. You got to have them.
Come on the live with us. Come in here and tell us how much you hate us.
Look, because they do the marketing for you.
Yeah,
you know?
They're fucking brilliant. And they do it for free.
Yeah, you know. And that's the big thing. So
they bash away on their keyboard book groups, mate, giving it all this. I'll fucking tell him. Who actually fucking sees this?
Exactly. I've had a couple of people phone me up asking me about certain things, and I've said about Walter. Oh, so and so's a Walter Mitty. So and so's a Bloater. Fucking, I don't care. I said I don't. We don't care. Yeah, exactly. You know, we'll call them out if we.
Listen, I'll tell you what. You see this book, Clive?
Yeah.
You need to read the first 2 chapters when you come down.
Is it a good read?
Of what happened to him as a kid. He's never said it before.
But is it a good read?
Read the first 2 chapters, mate.
But Dave, I'm going to ask you. Dave, let me ask you something. Is it a good read?
Yeah. If you fucking knew what happened to him, if you knew what happened to him as a kid, you'd be fucking amazed.
David, listen to me.
Yeah.
Big Phil's got a big heart, all right?
Yeah.
Big Phil, but what you got to think of. I was talking.
Put stuff in this book, mate. You will never fucking
Dave,
believe.
Shut up for a minute. A lot of people join the army, all right? I was talking to somebody today, and I can tell you now, Big Phil is the same as everybody else, all right? Everybody who joined the army, you had two directions in life. We were either going to end up in prison, drug addicts, or in a gang. Or you were going to go away and join the army. Both routes was to better yourselves. All right? And a lot of people who went to join the army cut their friends off, walked away from everybody. They haven't got that lifestyle. all right? And we joined the army, and we had new friends. And in our head, we wanted to be the best at what we could be. A lot of people joined the army at a young age thinking, I want to be in the SAS. I want to do special forces. Be the best. A lot of people didn't make it because they got distracted, shagging and doing whatever they wanted to do. You know, and just enjoy themselves. Big Phil, I can tell you now, his mind was, I'm going to be the best. I'm going to get that pat on the back. Well done, son. I'm proud of him.
He didn't join to fucking go and do the parrot course and go and do that.
No, but it was David, it was recognition. Because of whatever happened in his past, he wanted a recognition of well done, son, probably, of somebody who's in authority, somebody he respected. All right? Because a lot of people who join the army...
to get away from somebody.
Exactly. But also he wanted to prove to somebody as well. I can guarantee you. Because it weren't just to himself. Let me tell you, Dave, it weren't just to himself. And you had the same as well.
I did it to be to have the same like-minded people around me, and they were.
Yeah, but you also done it for a reason inside. You had a desire for something inside. I can tell you now, there's a lot of people. We come from the council estates. We come from broken up families, and we had trauma.
From the hardest estate in Bridlington.
But David, we all had traumas in our childhood that we didn't know how to. We had took into the army, and then we just kept going and going and going. When we probably got told I got told like I weren't good enough because I couldn't read or write when I was young. I weren't going to be anything in life. I weren't going to make it in life. I was too stupid. I was going to go to prison, and that was off my own family. And that's what a lot of people, 80% of people who join the army, are the same at our age, and they just run away.
You know what I enjoyed doing?
Go on.
I got to a stage of my life I enjoyed hurting people, physically hurting them.
Oh, what the fuck? Wayne, what have you just come out with there?
That's what I used to do.
Hang on. Wayne's just put a post up. Apparently, they said I'm IRA, the picture of me with Dean. Wayne, I haven't got a clue where you're going with that, but all right, and why you've posted that. Because let me tell you now, Wayne, you have nothing to do with that sector. All right. What the fuck? All right, let it go. Lisa Marie, if you read the article, it was published by Walter Mitty's. Why hold on to him? Fucking let it go, man. You know, I got Wayne going on about Walter Mitty's.
Anybody takes any notice of that site is a fucking backward halfwit.
Exactly. You know, Alan, sorry.
Listen, all those numbers that are on that site, Clive, I can tell you for fucking now, yeah. Same as all sites, same as our 3 elements. You know, I've told you about it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can put 1,000 people on there. You can put 10,000. You can have 100,000. You can have a fucking million. The percentage that actually fucking engage on a site is always round about the same, around the 10% area.
It's window shopping.
Walter Mitty's don't get 10%. They get 100 and something fucking comments on one post. I think there's 178 comments on that post to do with the security policy.
Yeah.
When you break those 178 comments down, they're coming from 12 people.
Yeah, they are. And it's the same people.
And the 12 people, when you look at their fucking profile, are a fucking bunch of fucking numpties at best.
Yeah.
They put no personal details in there, no job history, no addresses.
And they hide behind, they virtually do what Johnny Mercer does. Hide behind the fucking keyboard. Don't answer questions. Don't fucking, you know, you got to look at what Johnny Mercer does.
In the schoolyard. They're the bullies in the schoolyard on the street that when you stand up to them, they fucking fold every fucking time.
Oh, are you on about keyboard warriors?
We're on about Walter Mitty's and...
They're not even keyboard fucking warriors. They're just fucking to do. They live at home with their fucking mum.
These are individuals who want to destroy people. But, you know...
But why?
You're not in the army.
Pardon for it. They've achieved fuck all in their lives. Achieved fuck all. They've got fuck all going on in their lives, and the only thing they can hold on to is a few like-minded fucking retards, yeah, that will have a fucking crack at someone on a keyboard. On a website.
What, like anti-FIFA or whatever?
No, not even that. They don't even go out. They don't even join in these crowds. They do it from their bedrooms.
Oh.
They don't even, when you actually ask to sit down with them on speak.
Really, they're a bunch of pussies, really, aren't they?
Well, they're not a bunch. Actually, Alan, they're not a bunch of pussies because I like a pussy.
No.
I like a pussy.
No, listen, they haven't. I know people on the street. Now listen, normally when you bump into a pussy, yeah, they're on the street, and you can call them out.
Yeah.
These fucking wankers won't even come out.
No.
Oh.
They're the lowest of the lowest of the low.
Cowards, then.
I've gone really dark for some of that reason.
Why have you gone dark?
Fuck knows. I've not touched anything.
I haven't touched anything. Somebody's coming to blacken you out, son.
Well, hello there.
Aye, man. Well,
we're going to get some thunderstorms tonight, you know.
Thunderstorms are coming tonight. I tell you what, is it humid where you are at the moment?
What now?
Not really, no. It's.
I'm fucking. It's humid.
The only thing that the beautiful thing about me is I'm 100 yards from the beach.
Hey, there he goes again.
It's not me. And he's back in the room.
What? Are you sure?
You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's that fucking talk signal. She's slowing it down, coming down the cable.
Yeah, because she's winding you up now, man.
I'll fucking show him. I'm going to send him a slow signal.
Oh, I tell you. So,
do you mind me asking you, lads? Is this YouTube then? What we're on, or
we're on
StreamYard, mate.
We're on StreamYard, but we're going through the YouTube.
This is called StreamYard, yeah. And what you can do is, like Clive, the fucking genius, you can share this link through different platforms. Platforms is things like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
I've got a fucking strip off me. I'm getting too warm.
Yeah.
So here comes a fucking hairy monster.
Oh man!
So what you can do is all you do is do this and get the link, which is up the top. It says streamyard.com/3W5AGJW That's the link. You paste it. You rub over that with your cursor so it goes blue. You push copy. And you paste that wherever you like, and then this link comes up everywhere where you put it.
Yeah. Tell you what, Dave, swimming well, bud.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. You're looking well, Clive.
Oh, mate, I'm aching.
Mate, you're losing it across the top of your.
Same as me, Clive.
I tell you what, I'm losing sweat. Fucking hell.
Oh no, yeah. Well, that's good for you. You know what to do, didn't you?
What?
You know what to do?
What?
Get a bin liner, put a hole in it, and stick it.
Piss right off. I've actually got a sweat, mate. I've got a sweatsuit. I've got a sweatsuit from the boxing.
It's like being in a sauna.
You got no fucking chance.
I know.
Hey, I'm on about picking boxing back up, lads. Kickboxing.
Are you?
Kickboxing, yeah. I used to do ordinary boxing, but I'm about kickboxing now.
Hey! Wait, hang on. Nigel Spencer, take your bra off. Let me tell you now, Spence. Look at that.
Come on, get Nigel on. Come on, Nigel.
Bra there, look.
Yeah.
Get him on. Come on, Nigel.
He won't come on, man. He won't come on, man. I've sent him the link.
He's a shy guy.
He is shy, you know, and he's a stalker. I know that. That's all he does.
Lisa says she can't come on. She's in her PJs.
Actually, I tell you what. Nigel won't come on. I'll tell you why. I know why Nigel won't come on, because he knows we'll take a piss out of him.
Yeah, I know.
Alan, what football team do you support?
Me? I'm not really into football that much.
Well done,
I love to watch England play.
Oh, mate, my balls.
But my main team is Owls. Sheffield
Owls.
Owls.
Who are they?
I bet that's a hoot to watch.
Yeah, Sheffield Owls. Yeah, there's Sheffield United, and then there's the Owls.
Mind you, it can't be bad.
Wednesday.
Hey,
They play today.
It can't be bad as Nigel. Nigel supports Luton.
Oh,
Luton.
right.
Yeah.
Luton Airport.
Luton Airport. Mate, I've got a pair of pants on, Calvin Klein's, and they're absolutely digging in places where they shouldn't be.
Oh, mate. I got proper baggy boxers on. The day when I got up today because I was sleeping in my boxers ready for the first move, you know what I mean, just in case, got to be double lively. And I got my boxers off, had a shower, and I thought, right, I am putting on baggy boxers.
I'm gonna get Egyptian pants, I think. That's what I'm thinking about.
Egyptian cotton. But this, you can't wear the snug ones, not this time of the year, mate. It's too fucking hot.
I tell you what, my ball sweating like hell, but right, Nigel Spencer. I've just posted the link on my Facebook page. If you want to come on, follow the link, and come on if you want, son. It's up to you. You know.
The link, you tossers. Go on, Nigel. Tell him.
I've just sent him the link. I did White Tiger. It's a mix of Krava, Magna, Karate.
The link's in the group at the top, evidently.
Taekwondo. Ooh, self-defense is needed these days. I agree with that.
My kids
so
do
definitely.
It. All my kids done it. They all went karate, and they all still go boxing now. You see mine.
Yeah, I've seen Joe, definitely.
My Bobby Joe's 20, mate. She could spark out a fucking grown man. Easy.
Oh, definitely. Bobby Joe is, she's quick, isn't she?
And she's fast. She's fast, mate. Double.
Is she ever? You know?
She was in McDonald's once, and some bird was giving it all that. Bobby Joe said to Holly, I'm going to fucking chin her in a minute. Anyway, it kicked off. And some fucker YouTubed it all over the internet.
Bloody hell.
But it's gone. I mean, it's still out there in the ether. But
it's in the ether somewhere. Yeah. So, yeah, this evening's been quite interesting, Div. Quite a long one this evening.
By the way, lads, I'm on this.
What are you on? What's that?
Skull.
Yeah.
Oh, Skull Super. Fucking hell.
Trump juice.
I tell you what, Skull Super. Fucking.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
I don't drink very rarely.
I don't drink.
Do you know what? I might have a pint of John Smith from the old man tonight because he'd love to have a beer in this weather.
Oh, I like John Smith, but it's just helped me sleep tonight because with humidity and all this.
The only place to drink John Smith's, mate, is in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
They can't pour it down here. My old man wouldn't drink beer down here. He said to them, they're fucking useless.
No? I give up alcohol. Can you remember Special Brew?
Yeah, I love that. It's my favourite.
Special Brew.
Don't you remember the barley wines? The little bottles of barley wine?
Yeah, my granddad used to drink it.
Fuck it. I've drunk that back in the day, barley wines. Just
barley wine, yeah.
I tell you that one of the best beers, Brains, Welsh beer, Brains Bitter.
What's it called?
Brains Bitter. Brains.
Can you still get it?
Oh yeah.
Brains.
Fucking, yeah, it's like Brains, yeah.
Strong though.
Oh yeah.
What's it made out of?
I mean, it knocks your brains out.
It's bitter.
Knocks your fucking brains out, yeah. Must do. Look what he's turned into. It's all that fucking brains. That's what you end up like if you drink brains.
Brains Bitter is that Welsh thing? Is it ever?
That is not an absolute
Welsh
fucking
thing,
brains best bitter.
Somebody's having a lot of alcohol on Friday night. Who's that?
Lisa Marie. Is it?
Lisa Marie.
I bet it's her birthday or something.
Bobby and Joseph's birthday, isn't it?
Of course it is. No, it's their birthday yesterday.
Should we sing them a late happy birthday?
I've already done it.
Okay.
But you can do it on here.
Happy birthday to you.
The Blair Twins.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Joseph and Bob. Happy birthday
Do you?
Bobby and Joseph.
Do you two have comments coming up?
And they're short enough.
Yeah, we always got it. What's that?
I don't get comments on here,
short
but
enough to give them the bumps.
I tell you what, we could give them the bumps, all right, couldn't we? We could bump them up that flagpole. You know?
Saturday.
Boom, boom. Yeah, how many bumps would you have to give them?
We're getting the bumps, boys, so wear padded trousers.
They've got to be in their 60s.
Fuck me, that's a little bumps. We'll
That's a lot of bumps, that is. And you can double up because they're twins as well, see?
We could do it. Everybody could chip in 50p a bump.
Right, I'm sharing this. They reckon the link doesn't work, but let me tell you now, the link does work because we've had people come in. We've had people come in on the link.
No, I tell you what it is. You know the first link we put up?
Yeah.
I think it's that one.
No, I've just put another link up for it. I just copied it.
Yeah.
So
the first link we put up was private, and now it's going public, isn't it? But you remember next time you do this, check your settings early. You know what I mean?
I just think Nigel's making excuses.
Of course he is.
You know what he's like. He's a stalker, but he makes excuses.
Of course he does.
I tell you what, right under my tits are getting sweaty.
Yeah, I know. You need to get in the Right,
do
Clive,
my bloody head in. I've got to go as well, mate. 3 hours back. And my pants, I've got. You know when you get tired and you start. Do you get itchy?
No.
I tell you what, mate. I'm getting itchy as hell, mate.
No, when I get tired. When I get tired, I get sleepy.
The pants are off now, mate.
You're going to leeches for this.
The pants are off now, mate, because I tell you what, these.
I bet they do this on News at 10. You're all sat there in a shirt. I'm down to put my fucking nodder.
I tell you what, naked news.
Naked news.
You couldn't see anything.
Follow that.
Oh, I got an itchy. I got an itchy arm! Get out of here! Oh, Dave, I've got to go back because I can't sit on this for any longer.
Well, stop the cold shower, man.
I'm going to have a cold shower now. I've got an itchy arse, but it's doing my head in.
Exactly. Yeah, we know that. We need to know all this. You know what I mean? It's information we need to know.
Yeah, but you've had me here now for 3 hours. Sweating off my budgies.
Well, it is what it is, mate.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oh my God, I get that because I have big boobs.
Fucking
Boob sweat is a thing. Who said that? That's got to be Lisa Marie. Lowering the tone she's lowering the tone in the chat room.
Yeah.
Is she lowering the tone in the chat room?
Right. Oh my God. Because I have big boobs.
Oh, there he is. I have a shit in the shower. Craig's had a shit in the shower already.
Where's Craig?
Craig Bulmer.
Shit in the shower.
He shits in the shower. Alan, he shits in the shower and he pokes it down the hole with his toe. Mate, this is a guy. I upset him once, all right? I upset him on a guard. I sprayed the boxman's room. We used to call it a boxman's room in Whitehall. So you get 4 boxmen, all right? They get the best reliefs. So I went in there with a fire extinguisher and I sprayed all their kit, ceremonial kit, with a fire extinguisher. And Craig Bullman, unknown to me, actually hadn't picked all my pillow and shit in my pillowcase. I'm in my pillow and stitched it back up, and I didn't have a clue, mate. Dirty bastard. This guy, mate, you couldn't leave your toothpaste lying about because he would do something with your toothpaste. So, Craig Bullman. Tell you.
You're making Lisa Marie sick.
I've made myself sick a long time ago. Anyway, I've got an itchy arse now, boys. I've got to go.
He's got an itch that needs scratching, evidently.
I tell you what. It's my 2 arse cheeks, man.
Yeah.
It's wild.
TMFI.
What's TMFI?
Too much information. I think it is.
I'm sorry,
TMI.
but that's my opinion.
Yeah. I know it's your opinion. It ain't your opinion, it's what's going on. But sometimes we don't need to know stuff.
We had a bloke. Oh, look. We had a bloke that shit in one of our WO warrant officers' sleeping bags. Yeah, we had Craig Bullman. He shot in the squadron leader's Corrie mech in his apartment when he was out. Craig doesn't admit to it. He blames me, but I wouldn't do that to anybody. I'm not that way inclined.
It's the stuff that used to go on in the summers that mess up fucking.
Oh, mate.
Fuck.
Definitely.
Please.
You know?
Fucking. I mean, the corporal's mess was bad. The sergeant's mess was fucking terrible. The officer's mess was even worse.
I watched something the other day. You know the Wolf of Wall Street.
Of course I do.
He actually started talking about. Started talking. Nigel come on and he left us. So he was talking about one of the dirtiest things he saw. And when I was listening to it, I thought, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Civvies, isn't they? They ain't got a clue.
Yeah. You know, I thought.
Not with all due respect, you know what I mean?
He said we were drugged up we were drinking alcohol. I thought, that was nothing. Our guys done it for fun.
No, these people did it fucking straight, mate.
You know.
I know people who have drunk pints of sick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to drink. I don't know why.
Various other people, they bang it all in one glass.
Yeah, rugby. On rugby, do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I used to piss in a glass and drink it. Don't know why.
Oh, fuck it. I've seen it on telly, that. How the fuck they do it to them?
Nothing wrong with that, son. Let me tell you.
Each other's piss and shit.
Bear Grylls. Yeah, Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls. Nothing wrong with having a drink of piss. It's good for you.
Out of a snakeskin tube.
Oh, the other thing is, one of my party tricks was putting a condom up my nose and getting it into my mouth.
If you've got nothing to drink, you will drink something, mate. Trust me.
Oh, will you ever? Will you ever?
You'll be amazed what you do when you're in a corner.
You know?
Yeah. Remember that? You're probably too young. Do you remember the plane crash in the Swiss Alps?
Too young.
They got stuck there for about 40 odd days.
Did they eat each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Not people that were alive, obviously. Not me. But the ones that were alive, they had a bit of a meeting and they decided, and it's a true story, they decided the only way we're going to
at the end of the day, if you've got to take on food, if you've got to take on food and nourishment, then definitely.
You've got to. Yeah,
you've got to. No fucking about there.
And one geezer walked out of there in the end.
Yeah.
With a couple of arms and a leg.
Anyway, are we going to call it a night now or what?
You can call it whatever you like, mate.
Oh, he's off again, look. What was that? Oh my God, that's disgusting, Clive. I couldn't stick anything up my nose. I tell you what, people have stuck worse. People have stuck worse up their nose than the condom.
And they've stuck things up worse places.
Yeah, definitely. You know, people who stick cocaine up their nose today. It's not just pure cocaine anymore. It's cut with all shit.
That's the Charlie variant, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You know, being
I
ex-army.
wonder why they got the Alpha variant and the Delta variant.
You are?
I wonder why they've only got Alpha and Delta.
I don't know.
What happened to C and D? What happened to Alpha? What happened to Bravo?
Bravo. Where would Bravo come from? Britain?
Brazil, I suppose.
Brazil?
No, Brazilian. That's the long COVID, isn't it? Brazil.
I like the Brazilian COVID. I won't mind a Brazilian COVID. I could have a Brazilian COVID, couldn't I?
There's a lot of people with the long COVID.
You know? I wonder what other names they're going to make up as they go along.
Could be anything.
Couldn't it? I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could make it a street variant or.
But if you think about it,
yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
The only country that's got a name is Kent.
Mm.
What?
The only country or the only place on the planet that they've named it after the place is Kent. I don't know why they did call it the Garden of England variant.
Garden of England. Dorset variant is coming out. The Dorset variant, yeah, that is coming out. The G7 variant, it is not Dorset.
Oh, did you hear about
Yeah,
G7?
G7.
Hey, did you see that lad when they were doing that dance on these satanic, whatever you want to call them?
Oh, the ones in the Red Road.
Don't start that shit off, Alan. Alan!
Those ones in the Red Road, they go down there every year and do that.
Alan!
Especially for the G7, trust me.
Alan! We didn't ask you to come on and share that shit, mate.
No,
yeah, but again, though, listen, they ain't actually hurting anyone, Clive, are they?
No, they're not, you know.
It's
yeah, but who
what they
are
do.
they, them dressed in red? Who are they?
But if you just fucking ignore them and pretended they weren't there, I mean,
Exactly.
if my kids were on the beach, why did you say ignore them, kids? They're just people who fucking do weird stuff. Leave them.
Actually, I tell you what, Alan.
They're not going to you, dad's it.
Swifty might get this one as well. When I was a butcher, I used to love blood.
Yeah, I did.
I used to love it.
Yeah,
so
we used to put the blood in big.
I like horrors. I like watching horrors.
Yeah.
People
no, I don't like.
I
don't. Look, I don't like watching horrors, but I used to love blood.
You know what I used to kill cows with?
What?
Do you know what I used to kill cows with when I was in the slaughtering day?
Yeah.
A 2-2 live.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
that was in Canada. I've done that for 18 months in Canada.
We used the main killer, the boat gun.
We used the boat gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the sheep, you pliff it with the stick up the spine.
Yeah. Well, you do this with beef as well. You've got to do that. You know why you do that, didn't you? You know why you put the long.
Yeah, because of the nerves and the spine cord.
You've got to get rid of the nerve end.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what would happen if you didn't?
Yeah.
The fucking thing would get up.
You get up and you'd soon be running the other way.
Fucking mental. Yeah.
So, it's
I enjoyed the game.
I enjoyed doing that. Don't know why.
Fuck me. I've done a few fucking animals, I tell you. And sheep, you just use a set of fucking metal fucking bang with electricity.
Yeah.
Just enough. Not
so does that make us satanic?
Satanic. No, it makes us meat producers.
Yeah.
Makes us protein producers. That's what it makes us. Someone's got to do it.
All vegans and vegetarians leave now.
I'm asking then, you lads.
I believe that. Listen, they haven't got a brain, but plants are a living organism, mate.
I tell you what, everything on this planet's living.
Of course it is.
If you look at a car, right, David, look at a car. A car's a living object because it needs food. It needs oxygen.
It's inanimate.
Yeah, but it still needs fuel and oxygen.
Yeah, it needs stuff to run. Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
And I suppose they have got a brain now because they've stuck computers in them.
Computers are in them now, bud.
You know what I mean? And if you take that out, But yeah, but I'm talking about living stuff like fucking vegetables and potatoes and all that.
I tell you what,
living stuff,
I want to get into plants.
If you left them alone, if you left that stuff alone, it would go to seed and recycle.
Yeah, definitely. I tell you what, I want to try and do a plant food diet because I like plant food. But
yeah, it's not my favourite.
I need somebody to teach me how to do that.
What? To have a plant food diet?
Yeah, I'd like this because my
pal would do that for you. He's a nutritionist.
I'm gonna have to do it because I keep chucking all the fucking vegetables out. I don't like colour on my plate.
Listen, if you wrote down for one single week, yeah, and I mean wrote it down. I know you don't like fucking writing anything down, but if you wrote down in your diary, yeah, everything that enters your mouth, just for 7 days, yeah, everything that enters your mouth, yeah, for food, drink, anything like that, he would look at that and he'd show you where you're going wrong,
Yeah.
He'd show you what you need to cut down on, and he'd show you what to put in what to replace it with.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, if you did it, Clive, yeah, I know you want to lose a bit of weight. You don't have to lose masses. We don't want you fucking looking like me, do we? All gorgeous and that. But trust me, there goes the face there. You can't fucking help it, can you? Look, there it is. A lovely little face. I do it to him every time. It's took me 3 hours and 9 minutes, but we've got it. Anyway, he would absolutely change your life. Trust me. For free.
I tell you what. I'm in the gym tomorrow. I'm knackered, mate, already. Fuck.
I wrote mine down and emailed it to him. And he phoned me up. He said, Dave, I'm going to send you back what you need to do. And he sent it me back. I phoned him back when you were fucking having a laugh, mate.
And that's what I would be like. You having a fucking laugh, mate. No.
That's the thing, see? Because it's what you said earlier today when we was talking. Action.
Massive action.
Yeah. Yeah. You can be given all the tools. You can be taken to the fucking water and everything. But if you don't fucking drink it, nothing will change.
Nothing will change, but, you know.
Nope. No.
So, anyway.
My nan used to say to me, bless her, Dave, if things don't change, they'll stay the same.
Just stay the same and you float in the boat.
Yeah. But I'm happy where I am, you know what I mean?
I tell you what, I am
nothing I could say I'm unhappy with. Nothing.
I'm the wealthiest man on this earth because I am happy. I'm enjoying life, you know?
Yeah. If I phone my Lisa up now, phone her up now and said, Lee, please come down tomorrow. I want a bit of company, darling. I know
Alan, are you asleep?
No, I'm all right. I'm listening. So, volume's not very good on this. I don't know how to turn it up, mate.
I've just been told Alan looks like he's been asleep. So we had Ian Briggs
Alan,
on a...
Are you on a phone? Are you on a phone?
I'm on phone, yeah.
Do you get... How old's the phone?
Oh, here we go.
S9. Samsung S9.
How old is it? How many?
It's the Samsung S9.
David's going to sell you a phone.
I'm not interested in the model, no, eh? How long have you had it?
Quite a bit. I've had it about, 3-4 years?
3-4 years. How many times you had it cleaned properly? Like had the mic cleaned out and the earpiece?
Well, I've got a cleaner thing on it.
What do you mean?
It cleans everything.
No, physically cleaned the mic and everything.
Not the white. I mean, taking it into a shop and said, "Can you do me a favour? Can you service me phone and clean the speaker out and clean the microphone?"
Never.
Yeah. And that's why it's fucking doing what it's doing. It'd cost you about a score.
All right. I'll get somebody to do it. Yeah.
They clean them with a special solution. You know what I mean? And a good toothbrush.
David, I'm off.
Yeah, no, I never want people to buy stuff they don't need. But if you don't look after your devices, they go fucking wrong. You know what I mean?
David,
it's funny you said that. I went on a charging mission the other day and I charged every single gadget what I got. Batteries, you name it, I charged a lot. I had 2 days charging.
Right, I'm off now, gents. I've got to go. I've got calls to make. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Love you all.
Read the first 2 chapters.
For those who don't love me, and don't forget, 3 Elements, Falklands Brand is in. It's ready to go. I've had 2 orders, only 2. So get off your asses.
Falklands War.
This is for the Falklands War, for the veterans.
I've got brother-in-law, he were in Falklands War.
So Alan, start ordering 3 Elements coffee. Get it ordered in and give it to him as a present.
He were a commando.
Anyway,
Falklands War.
Anyway, on that note, I love you all. Yeah. For those who don't love me,
take care, Clive.
I still love you.
You're a great bloke.
I tell you all, I love you all. You look after yourself, son. All right, Davey.
Mate.
Speak to you tomorrow or later.
Hang on, Clive, don't turn it off yet. Clive,
I'm not turning it off yet. Don't run away with it.
Right, you can do what you like now. Did you get that?
What's that?
I've just stuck the link up.
Right, I'm off now, big boy. All right?
Be lucky.
I will. Do you want me to keep you on
Be
or
lucky, be careful.
look after yourself, big boy?
And you, mate.
Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Fine. I won't.
You sure?
I'm positive, mate.
I'm going.
Do what you like.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
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 Good night from me.
Good night from me.
And it's good night for me.
Everybody look after yourselves.